Yes.
We would like to thank these young men for their hard work,
And
time, and
so
contributions to the baseball program. We would also like to extend our thanks to all of the parents for all of the hard work and effort to manage the concession stand and allowing us this special time with their child. And now for our seniors. Our first senior is Zachary Barnett. Zach is a 2-year letter winner in the Indian Creek baseball program. He is escorted by his mother Jen and his father Robert, also sister Rachel Barnett. Zach's future plans include majoring in petroleum and mechanical engineering at West Virginia University. Zach Barnett. Next we have Richie Gaultier. Richie is a 3-year letter winner in the Indian Creek baseball program. He is escorted by his parents, Rich and Stephanie Gaultier, and sister Riley Gaultier. Richie's future plans include attending the University of Akron and majoring in mechanical engineering. Rich Gaultier. Next we have Dylan Lane. Dylan is a 2-year letter winner for the Indian Creek baseball program. He is escorted by his mom, Julie, and his sister, Hannah. Dylan's future plans are to go to EGCC and major in business management. Dylan Lane. Next is Peyton Nicholas. Peyton is a 2-year letter winner in the Indian Creek baseball program. He is escorted by his father, Jason, and mother, Melanie Nicholas. Peyton's future plans are to earn a degree in radiology technology and further his education with the MRI certification. He also continues to operate the operation of his successful business, pays attention to detail. Peyton Nicholas. Next is Josh Speaker. Josh is a 2-year letter winner in the Indian Creek baseball program. He is escorted by his mother, Regina Speaker, and father, William Speaker. Josh's future plans are to attend Walsh University to play baseball and major in education. Josh Speaker. Next is Colton Whitfield. Colton is a 2-year letter winner for the Indian Creek baseball program and is escorted by Forrest Whitfield and Lori Whitfield and Tammy Parks Whitfield. Colton's future plans are to attend West Virginia University and major in petroleum and natural gas engineering. Colton Whitfield. And last but not least, Cody Cottis. Cody is a 3-year letter winner for the Indian Creek baseball program. He is escorted by his father, head coach Mike Cottis, and mother Kendra Cottis. Cody's future plans are to attend the University of Northwest Ohio and get an associate's degree in robotics. Cody Cottis. And Clay Cottis. Now let's get ready to play some ball. Thank you for attending.
I love how it stopped. That's all.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your worldwide connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting. Hey, if you missed the game, no problem. You can listen later. Just visit our Facebook page and download our TuneIn radio app.
Welcome to today's game. This is Paul Keels, and you know how much I love broadcasting the Buckeyes, but I also love high school sports. On behalf of the OHSAA, let's all do our part to set a good example and make this a fun and safe experience for the kids involved. I know this game means so much to the players, coaches, and fans, but high school sports are about much more than the wins and losses. They teach life lessons that will be with the players long after their playing days are over. Good luck to both teams, and remember to respect the game.
Don't you just love warm, moist, mouth-watering homemade bread? The taste, the smell, the overall deliciousness takes you back to Mom in the kitchen, doesn't it? Well, the folks at Steubenville Bakery are in their kitchen on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9 to 5, and they're open early on Sundays, too. You want the best tasting bread in town? Head downtown to the Steubenville Bakery.
Buckeye football great and NFL Super Bowl champion Jim Lachey on sportsmanship.
Winning and losing can teach kids many lessons, but high school sports are truly about respecting your opponent, representing your school, and building the foundation for a lifetime of success. High school sports create memories that last a lifetime. And member schools of the OHSAA are committed to following a high set of standards. Whether it's on the field or in the stands, we can all do our part to respect the game.
This message brought to you by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bed bugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you got to call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it, especially those nasty bed bugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now to get rid of those uninvited pests. JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928.
When you need furniture or flooring, come to Housers. Housers has the best brand names and friendliest service. Your home will look great and you'll save lots of money. I know you'll buy from us because
Housers has it. Housers has it all.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income after meeting expenses and reserve needs is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
Give me a minute.
So when your neighbor says, "Hey, neighbor, any idea where I can get my computer, cell phone, or tablet repaired?" Don't say, "I have no clue." Say, Cellular Solutions. Cellular Solutions is the Ohio Valley's most trusted cell phone, tablet, and computer repair store. They're locally owned and operated, matter of fact, for more than 10 years. And they're right in our backyard, right there for the tech support we all need. On Facebook, find them at Cellular Solutions Repairs and Accessories, or call 304-232-1470, or even better, take your cell phone, computer, or tablet that might need a repair or two to Cellular Solutions. They're right up from Sheets on National Road in Wheeling. Cellular Solutions, the solution for what you think there's no solution for.
Umpires for today's contest behind the plate.
Live from Muthfield in Mingo, Ohio Valley Sports Online presents high school baseball action this afternoon. The Indian Creek Redskins on Senior Day host the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. Today's game is being brought to you by Buckeye Security, AGCC, Steubenville Bakery, Peterson Financial, by Hauser Furniture, Janimore's Pizza, New Skin, Cellular Solutions, Made Men Promotions, Smokies, Economy Lawn Care, Attorney Trey Peterson, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Lanceville Royale, by Tucker's Tavern, Thorne Enterprises, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Steve's Fish and Chips, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, also by the Spot Bar, Softite Federal Credit Union, Marcino Enterprises, Thomas Auto Centers, JC Pest Control, Rehab Plus on Sunset, Capital Recovery, by TS Electric, Windfall Fundraising, P&L Tree Service, Ace Optical, the Annabelle and Company, the IBEW Local 246, Village Sleep Center, National Colloid Company, by the Target Shop, Spuds Parkview Inn, Test and Machine Company, Birds Hot Dogs, M&M True Value Hardware, Transmart USA, Apollo Restoration, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, Naples Spaghetti House, Thrifty, Hertz, Napa, and of course AT&T on Sunset. Very good afternoon, everyone. All of a sudden, I've lost my music. I've lost everything. Jim Huggins along with Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel at our controls as always, as we get set for action here this afternoon. Two teams that are hovering around the 500 mark. The Crusaders check in with a record of 9-8, and the Redskins check in with a record of 9-9. So beautiful day for baseball, Jace. We've we finally get some good weather for a change, and good to be back on the air again.
Yes, after a horrible weekend, the weather is great. To be back out here with two teams that have both had their ups and downs throughout the year. Both of them at times have played really good, looked really good. And both teams that have, at one point in time found a way to lose a game when they should have won.
Yeah. We've been here about 3 times in the past week, all with good games against Toronto. Well, the Steubenville game didn't end up being a good game. It was a good start for the Redskins. We're ready for action. The Redskins, the home team. The Crusaders with the gray pants, the blue jerseys, gold numerals trimmed in white. For the Redskins, white pants, red stripes, the gray alternate uniform tops with the red numerals trimmed in gold and the red sleeves. So we'll go around the horn here in just a minute. What are you looking for? As the first pitch offering is fastballs, sails away for ball 1. Go around the horn for the Redskins. Gualtier in left, Lane in center, Barnett in right. Speaker at third, Ferroni at short, Cimarella at second, and Whitfield at first. And Amos's next pitch is down low, 2-0 to Luca Connor, who leads off. He'll be followed by Anthony Sprocki in left field, Noah Fayak, number 3 hitter playing at shortstop. Corey Amos is on the mound. Cody Cottis behind the plate. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, Connor obviously taking for a strike right there. Taking until he gets a strike. It's 2-1 there.
You would think the Dan would at least open these up for us. Instead of just throwing them at us. Amos into the line, then the 2-1. Foul, check swing, out of play over the right side.
And Connor tried to hold off on that and couldn't quite do it. Nice job by Amos, even to count up at 2-2.
Indian Creek's a little banged up, missing Clay Cottis out in center field. He tweaked a hamstring, and then also Josh Maurer. Shortstop is injured, so his number 1 and 3 hitters aren't playing today. And meanwhile, the 2-2 pitch hit on the ground toward third, but foul. Meanwhile, the Crusaders, Dom Argentine not in the lineup today. They're their catcher.
Oh, Jaden Keeter must be catching it in.
Jaden Keeter is catching
Okay,
today.
yes. Usually when Dom doesn't play.
Did Mom and Dad show up today? Is that him all the way down to the corner of the fence?
The glasses on back of his hat upside down.
No, that guy don't have a hat on. Trying to look cool, but he fails miserably. 2-2 pitch. Hot dog smell good. Ground ball to Speaker. Bobbles it. Picks it up. Strong thrower. Too high over the head of Whitfield. On his way to second base is Luca Connor. And they will hold him there. So the error at third gets us started, and the Crusaders with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, I don't know. It actually in charge 2 errors there. One on the bobble made him safe. Another one on the overthrow, getting him to second.
Right, absolutely.
Nice job of hustle by the catcher and the right fielder. That's just a long way to run.
Well, we can only really give one error because he throws it away, and that becomes the error, and he
That's
just moves
true.
up. So Anthony Sprocki will step in, number 5, the left fielder, right-hander. Amos kicks and delivers, swings, and a miss. Amos has that kind of the old Andy Messersmith kind of delivery from the Dodgers way back in the 70s, mid-late 70s, where he comes up and then kind of pauses and stops and then comes forward.
Seen him do that. You'll see Matt Bell for Central do every once in a while.
Neil 1, fastball in the corner for a strike. Your umpires, Jason Vane, is in the field, and Scott Hatcher behind the plate today. It's Donnie Young down there at first base, right, coaching? I think it's Aaron Henry at third.
You're exactly right.
Amos's next pitch, chopped foul at the plate.
Oh, I'm going to have one of those.
They smell good, don't they? You talking about the hot dogs?
Yes.
Yeah, they smell real good. Now they're grilling them on one of those George Foreman grills. Grills, not girls. Grills. What's that? Oh, nice. Nice. That looks good. I didn't even notice that. I used to wear stirrups when I played at Mingo. Not as colorful as those ones. And the pitch sails outside. Our stirrups were, had the thin coming up the sides and
Oh, yeah.
they had like a rubber band thing on the bottom of them.
Yeah, we had that conversation
Elastic.
the last time we were here. We had like the stirrups.
Josh Speaker, it looks like his socks are like from 1919. The White Sox circular ones. This one's skied in the air toward right field. Coming over is Barnett. Draws a beat on it, makes the catch. Quickly gets it back in. See, he's doing the thing that they should have did the other day. He's wearing sunglasses.
Exactly.
They had somebody in right field a couple of games ago who had a ball fall in front, ball go overhead, and then left field a ball went over a guy's head because they lost it in the sun.
Nice job there, too, of keeping the runner at second base.
Had a fly out to right field, 1 out for Noah Fayak, the shortstop, number 2. Somebody yelled Jagger, so it must be yelling to my dad because I'm up here.
Unless I can hear you.
First pitch to Fayak, off speed, drops down low.
The folks listen in, and if you're listening in, folks, remember you can go on YouTube and tune into the game also. Watch it live.
I did the Weird Madonna. Who was it? Weird Madonna Wheeling Central girls tournament game yesterday down at the I-470 field. There's a line shot that's going to get past second in the right field for a base hit. Connor's being waved around. He will score easily as the throw comes in the grass, and the Crusaders lead it 1-0 on an RBI single by Noah Fayak.
Nice piece of hitting by Fayak there. He will take the outside pitch and drive it just past the second baseman in between first and second.
Well, the game I did last night on WKKX, it ended up Wheeling Central beat them 10-0. They beat them 11-1 a day or two before, so they eliminated Weird Madonna. But the home plate umpire, I was right on the angle like I am now on the inside part of the left-handed batter's box. First pitch fouled out of play. The runner was going. And so I could see, whether it was strike. And there was balls that were coming a foot outside of that, actually into the other batter's box. And this guy was calling strikes. I'm like, what, you got dinner reservations later or what? I mean, come on. I mean, they'd have to throw their bat at it. And the two Madonna coaches started giving this guy a lot of lip last night. Finally, he said, that's enough. And then, because you don't want to say anything else and throw you out.
Yeah.
There's a throw over to first base.
Yeah, like we talked about, saying in the last game that Ryan and I did when you were down Wheeling. And it's sort of the same thing, but if the umpire is going to give that to you, continue to throw it there.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, and the batter has to be aware of that too.
Yeah.
If he's going to consistently call an inside pitch a strike or an outside pitch a strike, and that's the way he's going to do it, then you have to adjust as a hitter.
Right.
And most guys won't do it because they'll still think it's going to be a ball.
Right.
So it's an 0-1 count. Amos from the stretch. Runner goes. A strike, throw down. That looks like it's going to be in time, and it is. He slides right into it, and he is out at second base. Good throw by Cody Cottis to nail him. And the count 0-2 on the strike.
Yes, it was a beautiful shot down the second. And I was going to mention that earlier on the first pitch. Matt Bell had a huge, ridiculous jump. But unfortunately, it was fouled off.
Yeah. So nobody on and 2 outs for Matt Bell. And a pitch, off-speed pitch, drops in. Strike 3 called on the inside corner for the Crusaders in the top of the first. 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left on base at the end of a half. It's 1-0 Crusaders.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC. EGCC. EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance. Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Everhart Bow Funeral Home, where pre-planning ensures that your family won't have to worry about your loved one's final wishes or financial arrangements during this most difficult time. Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Back everyone to Muth Field as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, and Dan the Natural Vogel on our controls. Tomorrow night we'll have the Steubenville Big Red girls. I think that's their sectional game,
Sectional
right?
final.
Is it Marysville?
Zanesville, Maysville.
Zanesville, Maysville. Okay. I got part of that. Yes. I knew it had like M something filled in it.
Yeah, you'll get to see the aforementioned Steubenville Big Red. And speaking of Big Red, Maggie Fields, their fine junior pitcher, was named the 5A Player of the Year in OVC today.
Nice. Leading it off, Tyler Semorello, the second baseman, and the first pitch from Matt Bell was right down the pipe for a strike there. It's senior day for the Redskins. Number 15. Well, let's see who's going to be up first. Nobody yet. So a couple of people from now. We'll tell you about each senior as they come up. The 0-1 pitch from Bell. Curve drops outside.
Big curveball, but fell way off the plate there. Shot down the right field line.
And that's going to be a foul ball. She called me for counsel. Still not till next week. So the count at 1-2. Tyler Summerella, Coy Amos batting second, number 12, the pitcher. Josh Speaker, the third baseman. Number 24 batting third. We saw Josh last week. Got like 2 catch-ups on both sides. And the 1-2 offering. Fastball, fisted foul. As Mike Cottis tried to track it down, but not enough gas in the tank.
That's how Randy would have had
that. Tell Michael Randy would have had that.
Oh, that is Randy.
Huh? Is that Randy down there first?
Yeah, Mike would have had that.
Oh, Michael's the third.
Yeah.
And the 1-2 off-speed pitch stays up high.
Just missed. Joined by Mr. Cottis up here, their father.
What is Mr. Cottis doing up here? Watching over his Mrs. Cottis? Emotional support? Supervisor. There's a pitch fouled out of the right side, out of play. Nice crowd. There's a bunch of people down the right field line hanging out. Then the outfielders, 3 people there in right center, and then 4 people in the stands and 4 other people in their chairs, and then a whole section down by the foul pole. Nice crowd on hand today.
As you mentioned, too, beautiful weather.
Oh, absolutely.
It's probably the best so far that you're not going to remember.
Off-speed pitch stays up high, and the count goes full. Summerella. For the Crusaders, around the horn, Sprockeye in left, Lefevre in center, Gorman in right. Simmons at third, Fayek at short, Connor at second, Campbell at first. And the pitch fouled into the glove, strike 3, as Summerella goes down on strikes, first strikeout.
Nice job by Keeter there, holding that. You know, he hasn't caught a lot this year. As you said, Argentina's been catching. Excellent job of hold on to the foul tip there.
And your battery, Matt Bell on the hill and Jason Keeter at the plate. That'll bring up Coy Amos, the pitcher, batting lefty. Bell's first pitch sails outside.
And Bell so far, it is only the second batter, but I'm used to seeing him even on his misses right around the plate. And it's a little bit off so far.
Into the wind and the 1-1. This is lifting in the air towards short left center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. No hitters gone. Coy Amos on with a single.
Nice piece of hitting, I like to say, by
Step to the
Amos.
plate for your Redskins is
At first, I thought
number
Fag might have a
24,
shot at that, but it just kept drifting
Speaker.
away. And our first senior steps in, Josh Speaker. Plans on going to Walsh University to major in education, a minor in coaching. Favorite baseball memory is hitting a home run over center field at home against Beaver Local this year.
There you go.
Looks up to his grandfather, Pap Speaks. 82 years old and still digs ditches with a shovel for Buckmaster Plumbing. God bless him.
Nice job by Keeter there.
Pitch
And
is a ball.
Someone's saying right to that speaker. Can you hear him? Into our
Yeah.
mic.
From the stretch, runner at first and the pitch. This is chopped.
It's going to be a tough play here.
Hey, Matt Bell and the third baseman, no communication. They let it stop between them and everybody's safe.
Yeah, they both went towards the ball and they both stopped thinking the other one was going to get it.
Stepping
Well,
into
maybe
the
should have
box
kept
is
going.
First baseman, number 9, Colt.
That didn't sound good at all. How about they got a photographer they're letting in the field of play right now? First base. Somebody from Newboroughs, I guess.
Yeah, as opposed to Wheeling when they go to get out of the
Yeah. That'll bring up Colton Whitfield. Runners at first and second, and first offering from Bell inside. Colton Whitfield going to West Virginia University to major in petroleum and natural gas engineering. That sounds tough. We'll talk about him a little bit more here in just a moment. As Matt Bell comes set, throws back to second, and the runner's back. And Colton Whitfield, his favorite baseball memory is hitting a walk-off double against Edison his freshman year. And the person he most looks up to is his father. Always wants me to do my best and push me a little further every time. Without his help, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that's Colton Whitfield up at the plate now. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
1-0 count. Dan brought us a whole roll of paper towel.
Engineer extraordinaire.
There's a fastball sails outside, and it's 2-0. Boys, I'll be leaving for vacation, so whatever you guys want to do this weekend and next week,
go with you.
Have at it.
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm heading where it's warm and there's sand and salt water. 2-0 pitch, knifes his way in there for a strike, 2-1.
Somebody got kicked out of the game.
Dan, where's that crowd mic at? Some guy holding it down there? Into 2-1. Fastball chopped over the mound. At second base, they tag one, go on to first, double play.
Excellent play.
The guy running second base was Speaker. He said, well, they never tagged me. And he's still standing there. Mike Cottis is asking Jason Vane. Jason Vane just turns around, ignores him, and goes out to right field.
Yeah, it looked like he got him.
And for the Redskins in the first, no runs on 2 hits, a strand one at the end of one complete. Catholic Central leads at 1-0.
With over 25 years of security experience, Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC is who you need to turn to for all of your security needs, offering security guard services, private investigations, and low-cost cellular monitoring, along with state-of-the-art IP cameras and recorders with remote view applications. Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC can serve all of your security camera and access control needs. Buckeye Security Investigations LLC is a locally owned and operated company. Contact Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC at 740-264-5904 today.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
101, 102, 100. So Robert, what are you doing? Just counting all the great used cars we have at the best prices at Thomas Auto Center.
Over 100 used vehicles in stock. All makes and models. Like this certified pre-owned 2017 Ram. Only 19,000 miles. Plus, no credit. That credit Thomas can help.
So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thomas Auto Center. Ball Road, St. Clairsville.
Muth Field here in Mingo as we get to the top of the second inning. The Crusaders leading at 1-0. 1 run, 1 hit. The Crusaders in the top after first. Redskins threatened a couple of base hits after 1 out, but double play erased them. And up 5, 6, and 7 for the Crusaders. Jaden Keeter catching today. Ryan Gorman in right field. And Austin Okruta, the designated hitter. On an absolutely sun-splashed day. It's great temperatures. Now, this is the kind of weather we should have.
Amen to that. Very
all the
light
time.
wind.
First pitch, foul back to the screen. Not as big of a. I think because these fences are kind of, I don't know if they're painted or what, but they might have a little film
Coated.
Yeah.
Coated, yeah.
The 0-1 pitch by Amos. Big curve. This is hammered in the left field for a base hit. Coming over and getting his Gualtier, he'll fire back in to Ferroni. And a leadoff single.
Yeah, beautiful job by Keeter there. As you said, he came with a curveball. It hung. Keeter was able to wait back on it and actually turn on it over the shortstop's head.
That'll bring up Ryan Gorman, the right fielder, batting left.
Keeter with a safe lead at first here.
Critters have made their way into the place.
Nice job by Cottis there, preventing a pass ball. On the first pitch to Gorman. Inside and low.
From the stretch. And Ryan Gorman with a huge swing and a miss.
Yeah, that's one thing me and Dan had talked about before. Ryan gets his cuts. He will not be cheated. He's got that big step.
He got a big bat, too. Got a big barrel. The 1-1 pitch. Look out. Inside. It got away for a second. Now the runner with a delayed run down there, and the throw, one hop goes into center field, but not far enough for Keeter to go anywhere else.
Yeah, actually an excellent job by catcher Cottis. Cody Cottis once again. He almost threw him out on the pass ball.
Got a strong arm. The shortstop Ferroni is playing today. Uses Maurer. Maurer's hurt.
Robbie, he hit a home run, starts walking up the baseline, literally walking like.
So a 2-1 count on Ryan Gorman. And Amos fires. Down low, 3-1.
Now Gorman just all he puts to do here, put the ball over on the first base side, try to get.
Cody tried to frame it. From the stretch with a 3-1 count to Ryan Gorman and the pitch. Look out, down low and inside, ball 4.
Speaking of framing it, when I come in, I see my man Clayton Chris, and I'm still mad at him. That's always telling my sister's my favorite.
And you might want to turn the microphone off first
Second
before
into
you
the box
start.
is designated player, number 28, Austin
Austin
Okuda.
Okuda steps in. Yeah, I got a text from Todd. I seen him at the golf tournament we played in over Weirton on Sunday for the Pam Shoemaker 9th annual tournament. Hard to believe it's been 9 tournaments now. 4 years ago in that tournament, I got a hole in one. There's a pop-up over the mound that's going to drop in, and everybody's the throw to first base is not in time, and everybody's safe. Nice job by the second baseman, Cimarella, to have the presence of mind to try to get the out of first, but Okuda beat it out. So basically,
Cimarella did a beautiful job.
Second into the box is
I
first
thought there was no way they're
baseman,
going to have a play there, and he
Zach
almost got him out.
Campbell.
And
in one round. I'll bet, yeah. I have 3 in my lifetime. I think I got 2 one day, 1 round. There's a wild pitch. Runner's coming. Cottis will throw it in. It's not in time as Amos getting down there, but able to hustle in and score as Keeter, and the Crusaders lead it 2-0, and everybody else moves up 90 feet. So Gorman goes over to third and Okuda up to second. But yeah, I got one at 93 over Wellsburg. Got one at 98 up at Tamashanner up in Canton, Ohio, and then 2015. Yeah, I got 2 of the windmill and one a clown nose, or one windmill, 1 clown nose, and 1 over a little creek.
That's hilarious.
What is it with these people? I'll just decline. This one skied over the right side, and it's going to be out of play, giving chase. Over there is Barnett, but he comes up short.
No, I was telling you about Clayton. We played in that firecracker baseball game the 4th of July over at Pleasant Heights every year. A bunch of guys go over, and Teague Mort coaches one team, and Twine Simmons coaches the other. They draft teams every year, so there's no same team. Vulture plays a lot in it.
Yeah. Ball sails up high, and it's 2-2. I bet Vulture waddles out there.
He pitches usually about 4 or 5, but it's not bad. But this year, we usually have an umpire. This year we didn't. The last 2 years, the catcher would call the game.
There's the next pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3 called on Zach Campbell.
Excellent location, hitting the corner there by Amos.
Second K for Amos, both of the caught-looking variety. That brings up the number 9 hitter, Anthony Lefevre. Number 3 to center fielder with 1 out, runners at second and third.
So I got a 3-2 count, and I'm struggling. I can't run. I'm looking for a walk. Here comes a pitch. It's ball 4. It's low. Clayton catches it, pulls it up, frames it. Strike 3.
Oh,
I go, Clayton, that was low.
He called you out?
Yeah, he goes, I framed it. I go, you're the umpire.
You framed it from the ground up.
Yeah. But it was just so funny.
When a pitch is skied up the chute in the infield, shortstop Ferroni calling for it, and he fights it off and makes the catch for out number 2. He was drifting into the outfield, having a problem there.
Yes, he did. I would say don't get caught drifting, get back in underneath the ball, but he's able to maintain his presence, and that's huge because Central had runners on second, third with nobody out, and they still have runners on second, third with 2 outs. They're almost,
Dan's wife, Wendy, come over and watched us on the 18th green a couple of days ago. We had an eagle putt of about 20 feet. First pitch, in for a strike. And myself, Bose, and Michael all missed it to the right, and then Dave Conrad sank the last putt for eagle.
Wow.
She was standing there. Her and several others. Cindy Clark. This pitch is hammered down to third base. Speaker knocks it down, picks it up, steps, throws, and they got him. Did he? Yep.
Yes, he
held
did.
on to the bag.
Nice job by Whitfield once again.
6-3. Luca Connors retired for
that's 6.
5-3. 5-3 at the for the Crusaders in the top half of the second inning. 1 run on 2 hits, and they strand a pair at the end of 1.5. 2-0 Crusaders.
Ace Optical offers a great selection of designer frames. I was able to pick out the exact pair of glasses I wanted at a very reasonable price. All I had to do was bring in my prescription.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look. Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days, and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz Thrifty Car Rental and Detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
Serving the Ohio Valley for over 50 years, Lancia Healthcare is your choice for long-term care and various rehabilitation services. With locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville, Lancia Healthcare is committed to your loved one's needs. At Lancia Healthcare, let our family take care of your family. Call 740-264-7101 to schedule your visit today.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Well, as we head to the bottom half of the second inning, Richie Waltier will lead it off, 5, 6, and 7 for the Redskins, followed by David Ferroni and then Cody Cottis. As Matt Bell in his second inning work fires a fastball inside. Richie Waltier had to jump out of the way of that one.
And I believe that's the 3 out of the 4 batters he started off at the ball. I'm used to seeing him starting up.
There's a strike on the outside corner. Waltier plans to attend the University of Akron and major in mechanical engineering. Another smart guy. Favorite baseball memory is his dad coaching him in the Little League. How about that? There's a curve sails outside. Person he looks up to most is this guy sitting to our left.
There you go.
Got a huge impact on his life. Always does everything he can for the family. What a guy.
What a guy.
Next pitch is hit in the air toward right field. The second baseman going out. It's going to drop in. Gets past Ryan Gorman for a second. Look at Connor Dove. Looks like he might have got a piece of it because it kind of like jackknife behind him. But Waltier's on with the leadoff single.
Shortstop, number
nice try by
13,
Connor.
David Ferroni.
David Ferroni steps in. I haven't seen David in the games that we've done for Indian Creek this year.
No,
what class is David in? Sophomore. They live like 2 streets away from me. 2-1. This is popped in the air toward right field. Coming over is Gorman. He has room. He'll make the catch. We're out number 1. That'll bring up Cody Cottis, the catcher, number 7.
Stepping to the plate is
Cody
catcher, number
Cottis
16,
plans to attend the
Cody
University of
Cottis.
Northwestern Ohio, major in robotics. You guys are all brilliant here.
Yes.
Favorite baseball memory, his grandparents never missed a single game. The person he looks up to is Coach Randy because even though he's tough as a coach, he wants what's best for us. First pitch, outside corner for a strike. So it's Cody and Clay. Are they both Michael's sons? Yes. Both of them, okay. Well, he didn't put down it. He looked up to his father. He looks up to Uncle Randy. There's a pitch in the dirt. Nice job by Keeter to block it up.
Yeah, Keeter once again.
Maybe look for better Christmas presents from Uncle Randy.
Waltier was not too big of a lead down there first. And if you watch Matt Bell, he doesn't, you talked about Amos earlier. Bell also was, but he does 2 different styles. You'll see him with the slide step, 1 pitch, and the next pitch will come back with the pause. Do that for a couple pitches. The next slide step, you never know. It drives me insane. And it's got to get to the.
And what's fouled out of play, it's a 1-2 count now to Cody Cottis. Infield at third is in. Strike 3 on a fastball as Cottis goes down. That is strikeout number 2 for Matt Bell. He took a healthy cut out of it. Didn't connect. That'll bring up Peyton Nicholas. Another senior, number 14, plans on attending Eastern Gateway Community College, majoring in radiology tech and minoring in business administration. Freshman year during a summer ball, he stole second base, thought it was a foul. And speaking of a foul, there's a foul right there. Then jogged back to first, and after that, he realized it wasn't, and stole second base again, all in one play. Wow, that's pretty cool. Looks up to his father, Jason. I saw Jason chatted with him for just a second out in the parking lot. Came and picked up his son's senior gifts, and taught him never to give up anything he does, and also spent countless hours with him at the cages and working on fly balls, fielding and pitching, and can't thank him enough. So, Peyton Nicholas, his senior memories. This one's skied out of play over the right side. count 0-1 to 0-2 now to Peyton.
Yes, sir.
He'll be followed by Dylan Lane, the number 9 hitter. Zach Barnett's playing in right field, as Miklas is the designated hitter today. That Bell from the stretch in the 0-2. Just fouled back to the screen. You know, my phone doesn't ring or my text don't ring all day except for Dan. And then I get here and it just goes nuts.
Dan or Dougie.
I haven't talked to Doug. I haven't heard from him yet.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Just jinxed me, I think. 0-2 pitch, sails up high, 1-2.
We tried to hit him with the curveball there, and it just hung up, stayed just above the strike zone. Not a bad, actually, 0-2 pitch.
So 2 outs, 1-2 count, runner down at first base as Gualtier led off with a single. There's 2 outs now. This one's skied in the air and out of play.
I'm protecting you over there today, by the way.
You parked over there? I parked between 2 vehicles.
No, you didn't.
Huh? Well, somebody must have left.
Yeah, because I parked.
Yeah, somebody left.
To the right of you.
I always try to do that. Find a couple other. I got 3 hits. That's enough. There's a fastball sails outside and the count even at 2-2. Don't forget, tomorrow on Ohio Valley Sports Online, we'll have the Steubenville Big Red sectional girls softball game against Zanesville Maysville at 5 o'clock from over at the Franciscan University Fields. 2-2 pitch. Popped in the air toward right field. Connor's going out. Gorman's coming in. Gorman calls him off and makes the catch for out number 3. So the Redskins strand a leadoff single in the second. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left, or 1 man left on base. At the end of 2 complete, Crusaders lead it 2-0.
Jameson and Aaliyah both agree. Nothing beats the Serta iComfort series from Village Sleep Center, your neighborhood destination for all things sleep.
Shop the Petrola Brothers, Village Sleep Center, Sunset Boulevard, Steubenville, where we take sleep seriously.
Your smile is one of the first things people notice about you. And if your teeth are stained and discolored, you may not be making a great first impression. That's where AP24 from Nu Skin can help. You don't need messy strips or costly trips to the dentist. All you need to do is brush twice a day to get results. To discover AP24 from Nu Skin for yourself, call 304-670-7120 today.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. It's what precision cutting is all about. Visit M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville today. Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Now we head out to the top half of the 3rd inning. It'll be Anthony Sprague leading it off for the Crusaders. 2, 3, and 4 in the order as Quayamas kicks and delivers down low for a ball. Sprague flying out the right field his first time up, followed by Noah Fayak and Matt Bell. Fayak has an RBI.
You look at the one flag, there's no movement on it at all, but then the one straight away center.
Sit on the ground towards short. It dies in the grass. Fernie's going to have to hustle, and he's not going to get him. We mentioned we were here, a couple of days ago, Saturday maybe, and that the grass, was thicker due to the rain and everything. It was slowing balls down, and right there, that didn't even sound. It sounded kind of bad when he hit it.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. I mean, it killed it, and he was, almost at first base by the time he picked the ball up.
Yeah, and then you got a charge on that, and maybe even pick up barehanded fire on the run, but he was able to beat it out for a leadoff single here in the 3rd. And throw over to first. That'll bring up Noah Fayak. RBI single in the 1st.
And single didn't caught stealing. Speedy Sprague guy, threat to go here. He gets a bigger lead. He's got a huge lead right now.
He'll step off the mound. We've seen Box called a lot this year. A lot more than ever.
Than normal.
There's a quick throw over. Back easily a Sprock guy. Crusaders, we mentioned, coming into today's ball game are 9-8. Want to thank Donnie Young and Mike Cottis for this pitch hit in the air, skied up into right center field. They're both coming over. Who's going to grab it? Barnett makes the catch and throws it back in. So 1 out, runner at first. And I asked him, I said, it might be getting late. I had a dermatology appointment up in the Highlands, and I said, I'm going to have to bust tail to get here. So can you text me your lineups? And they both were nice enough to do that, and I forwarded them on to Jason.
Yeah.
I got one of them. I got Indian Creek stuff done early because I was still at work, but then got the Crusader one when I got here. So every little bit helps. So Matt Bell steps in, strikeout victim to end the first. This was hammered. Speaker, you can't get to that one. That a left field line. They're telling the runner to come over, and he will. That Sprock guy, he'll stand at third. And meanwhile, Matt Bell is going to stay at first.
Good hustle by Sprock guys once again. Even the outfield grass is slowing the ball down.
Yeah.
Now batting.
See, when I played here, they didn't have any infield grass. It was just all dirt and rocks and broken glass and stuff like that.
Did you ever play out Maynard of the Fairgrounds where they had no grass?
I played out there in a Legion.
Yeah.
Or YTR, we played Maynard. In fact, Jay Peterson played, and another guy, Gilmore, I think his name was their pitcher. He was pretty good. First pitch, line drive, and off the glove of Ferroni. Almost a great stop and almost a great catch. Everybody's safe, and a run will score. Ferroni dove for it. Just hit right off the tail end of his
He made a nice attempt to get it, just wasn't able to reach it. So that'll give Keeter his second hit.
Right fielder, number 12.
Yeah, they've got 3 hits in the inning,
Gorman.
1 run in first and second, 1 out for Ryan Gorman, who walked back in the second, was stranded at third.
It's interesting. You see that
Clayton
flat
down there. Clayton's here.
Oh, yeah, I saw him out there earlier. So I'm still mad at you.
They squared a bunt, nice bunt down the first base line, grabbed up, tagged out, and the 2 runners will move up. So he's tagged out by the first baseman. Moving down the second is Keeter. Over to third is Matt Bell.
Yeah, nice bunt. I mean, a little bit too hard.
Too hard, yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to bunt for a hit there, actually. And it was just a little bit too hard.
If he deadens that more, he beats out.
Yeah, if he dead, there's nobody there. And,
Well, if you deaden it, by the time the first baseman gets there, you're past him.
right.
So he couldn't do that, and he went. Golden Whitfield just grabbed it and tagged him. 2 outs, second and third. Off speed pitch down low to Austin Okruda with a single back in the second.
You know, it's the third time I believe I've seen Indian Creek, second or third, and Whitfield at first base does a fantastic
Yeah,
job.
he does. Off speed pitch that drops in for a strike. Talking to his mother Tammy, the last couple of times we've been here, they put the banners out for the kids. They were taking pictures before the game. Family were taking pictures, and so was who was that takes those pictures? Two Burrows. Jeez, I'm drawing the blank. There's a pitch in for a strike to Okruda.
Yeah, he didn't like that call. You see the glare he gave
Yeah,
back to the
that's
umpire.
not the right thing to do.
No.
Just mutter under your breath. Like,
Yeah, you don't
"Man,
like this one. What do you
that was outside. Just don't engage. So Okruda with a 1-2 count, runners at second and third. And the pitch, chopped foul at the plate. Yeah, last night in that first inning, Madonna coaches were yapping at the home plate umpire.
Chris Clowney.
I was like, yeah, him and I don't know who the other guy was, the guy that gave me the lineup. I'm like, you guys are going to get thrown out like real fast here. Maybe they didn't want to stick around. They gave up 2 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 in the third, and that was it. Curveball popped up and out of play behind us.
Well, Okruda tried to hang in there on it.
And Coach Coney said, I've been coach for 30 years. I've never seen umpiring this bad. I had a headphone microphone sitting over that way to pick up everything coming across. The Winning Central kids, our coaches didn't say a word the whole game.
Yeah, I wonder if they were getting the call.
Yeah, we don't care. I'm killing you.
You know, but I remember, coaching at Big Red and even before that in travel ball and in the leagues, it does drive you nuts as a coach. I had an umpire, one of our buddies.
Curveball, swing and a miss. It gets away. Cottis will pick it up and throw over to Whitfield at first, and the side is retired. So Crusaders with 1 run on 3 hits. They strand a pair at the end of 2.5. 3-0 Catholic Central.
Talking today with my good friend, Dr. Robert Runkle, who happens to be a doctor of physical therapy. What separates, in my opinion, Rehab Plus from any other physical therapy facility is your aquatic pool. And correct me if I'm wrong, yours is the only one in the area.
That is correct. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the actual same pool that we use, and James Harrison did his rehab in it. What's unique about our pool is you're in it one-on-one. There's an underwater treadmill, and that works wonders for any type of lower extremity, low back rehab. Another thing that's very important with the aquatic therapy is the temperature of the pool. If it's too cold, it will aggravate symptoms such as arthritis. Too warm, and you're doing too much of a workout, patients can overheat. So we keep ours at what National Arthritis Foundation recommends, 94 degrees.
This may sound silly, but does a healthcare provider allow for access to that pool?
Most do.
Here's the phone number real quick, folks. It is 740-264-0772. Dr. Robert Runkle is a good friend, and I can guarantee he'll help you feel better. Give him a call, and this is from Rehab Plus on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
The value that Ace Optical offered me was unbeatable. I got a great pair of glasses for the price I wanted to pay. All I had to do was bring in my prescription, and I got a great deal.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
You've made the smart choice, the right choice. You're listening to the Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online. We appreciate you following us. Hit the follow button. And thanks again.
Number 4, Dylan Lane.
So senior Dylan Lane steps in, undecided on his college plans right now. And his favorite baseball member is hitting his first home run 5 years ago. Looks up to his pap. He's no longer here. One of the biggest influences in his life. And to this day, he still is. As Matt Bell kicks and delivers to Lane. Down low for a ball.
Yeah, Coach Dillon's sister down at Big Red, actually. Good kid.
He said his pap is the reason why he got into baseball and practiced with him when he was little. He's such a strong person. Always told him to believe in himself and pushed him to do his very best. Pitches in for a strike. Said he wishes he was here so he could tell him thank you for everything he's done for him. So.
You know, I was telling you. We're talking about that, umpiring, and it was one of our local, Jeff Saunders, and he's calling a pitch. It's low. It's low. And
there's a pitch down low, 2-1.
So I'm going, Jeff, that's not a strike. I mean, I said, we're teaching these, we're telling them, don't swing at that. You're calling it. Make a long story short, I get mad. I go, listen, it's not a strike for us. And it's not a strike for them either. I said, Coach, you can tell him. I'm telling for you.
This was hammered down the left field line and foul.
He goes, I'm being consistent. I go, it's consistently wrong. It's not a strike.
Talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bad. 2-2 pitch. And Matt Bell delivers fastball, sails away. And it's 3-2. Yeah, we did a game last year when he did the plate. Gus was all over him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's thinking we got rained out like in the fifth inning or something, coming down in a hurry. There's a pitch outside for ball 4.
Wow.
So Lane is on with a walk.
Yeah, Matt Bell wanted that one.
First walk given up by Matt Bell to go with 2 strikeouts. It's a leadoff walk, and Tyler Cimarella will step in. Struck out in the top of the first.
That's important. Creek down 2-0, still in the game.
Krieger batting 6 seniors, and then Zach Barnett is playing right field. He's the 7th senior. Pitch down low. Keeter blocks it up.
Yeah, say down 3 though. Get the lead off runner. You want to try to cut into it here. Decent lead for Lane.
1-0 count and the pitch. Curve on the outside corner. Outside corner for a strike.
You've seen a lot of that this year. I mean,
Oh,
is
my
it
God.
me or is it?
No.
Is there something?
I think the high school kids just don't have the control. There's one hammered into right center field, moving over is Lefevre. He'll make the catch and looks, but doesn't throw it back to first because Dylan Lane had a pretty good jump out there and had to reverse field and come back.
Yeah, Weaver does an excellent job. Covered a lot of ground there because I thought the ball was going to get into the gap, but he was able to run it down.
Went out, runner at first for Coy Amos, singled back in the first inning. 3-0 Crusader lead, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, no runs, 3 hits, and an error for the Redskins. And Bell's offering. Fastball blew it right past him, strike one.
They put that one right by him. But just, I was wondering, is there a directive, like, at the meetings, okay, this year we're going to concentrate on this call more.
Yeah. They just don't have, the control, and I think in order to shorten some games and throw the first runner back, and they try to, but in essence, you're forcing the kids to swing at bad pitches if you're going to call pitches that far outside or inside. So it's a double-edged sword.
Right.
Bell from the stretch, Lane with the lead. Off speed hit on the ground towards short.
We're only going to have one play like that.
Look, throws the first, gets him out there. Nice job making the right decision for Fayette. Coy Amos retired 6-3.
Yeah, you said it exactly right. That's slow chopper. He had no chance. Lane at second, so didn't even hesitate to look. There goes the first. Excellent job by shortstop Fayette.
Speaker comes in. Had a single back in the first. Was erased on the double play. He's been on fire hitting the baseball lately. They're going to shift to the left a little bit. Curveball up high. Fastball, actually. But they did the shift more likely to fill the hole, but they were maybe a little bit concerned about the runner.
If you notice that pitch, I don't know if you saw Matt Bell did switch to his other delivery where he brings his leg up, pauses for a second. And this one he goes back to the slide step.
This was hit in the air towards center field. Lefevre's on his horse. This ball is deep, and he reaches out, and he can't make the catch. Speaker's on his way to second with a double. The run will score, and the Redskins are on the board. It's 3-1.
Yeah, that ball was hammered.
He just continues his good hitting we've seen this past week.
First baseman, number 9.
We talked about the speed of Lefevre, and he's sprinting back, and he's still nowhere near the ball. And for a second, I thought I had a chance to go.
And this field is deep. It's 375 to center field, 325 down third base and first base. Pitch in there for a strike to Colton Whitfield. Must not be getting evaluated for majors in this game. The 0-1 fastball outside corner. That was a much better pitch. Counts 0-2. Bell from the stretch and delivers. Fastball hit over to third base, grabbed up by Simmons. Strong throw to first, and the side is retired. But the Redskins get a run in the third on one hit, and they strand one at the end of 3 complete. It is a 3-1 ball game ahead of the Crusaders.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
This internet broadcast is being brought to you by the AT&T Wireless High-Speed Data Network. It's 4G LTE, the fastest data network. Soon, 5G. Home wireless data is also available. See us at AT&T on Sunset.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Sign up. I don't care. Go sit somewhere else. You don't touch our property. I come down and touch you. I don't think he did. He's sitting over on this top half of the fourth inning as Zach Campbell steps in. He struck out back in the second inning. And the pitch Down low.
Apparently, someone they were complaining that it's in the way.
What, you can't move 4 feet over to the right? Sometimes they just want to smack the hell out of people. There's always clowns in every circus. 1-1 pitch. There's all these places to sit around here, and you want to take down it. And it's a foul ball down the right field line.
Excellent hustle by Gorman.
Campbell, Lefevre, and Connor. So it's a 1-2 count with Lefevre due up next.
Yeah, that pitch was high. Campbell, I don't know how
he went after that one. He got called out on strikes to end or in the second inning, so he wanted to make sure that it didn't happen again. They missed into the wind and the pitch. Curveball drops in and didn't help. Got called out again on strikes.
Second time looking, yes.
That is the 4th strikeout. 3 of them
center fielder,
are caught looking.
Anthony Lefevre.
And Lefevre will step in with 1 out. He popped out the shortstop back in the second inning. We're in the top of the 4th. A 3-1 Crusader lead. Into the wind. Curveball inside.
Big hanger just stayed. It broke, drop, but just stayed inside. He throws a nice slow curve, compared to that fastball.
Fastball, that's in there for a strike. Delayed call by Scotty Hatcher, and the count at 1-1.
Lefevre didn't agree with that one.
And it looked a little bit low. He hesitated before he made the call. And the pitch off speed down in the dirt. Scooped up by Cody Cottis. And it's 2-1. They had the drawing Sunday, right? I forgot to bring the paper. I think it's in my bag. And the 2-1 offering. Skied in the air towards center field. Lane is out there. Camps under it, makes the catch for out number 2.
What drawing is that?
For the seeds for the
yes.
For the state tournament.
Back to the top of the order. First central is second baseman number 7, Luca
Our
Connor.
partner Billy's listening. He'll let us know.
That'll bring up Luca Connor. Connor has reached and scored on an error in the first, grounded out in the second. Batting for the 3rd time here in the 4th inning. And Amos's first offering down low for a ball. No, there we go. Into the wind and the pitch inside.
Nice job by Carter. That ball stayed up a little bit.
That's the wrong one. There we go.
Like you said, Connor's been to the shortstop 2 times. First time shortstop made an error. Second time he was able to get him out in the 5-3.
A pitch outside for ball 3.
Now the wind has shifted dramatically, blowing in towards us pretty heavy. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Next pitch. That's center for a strike. It's 3-1. Hey, I don't see Indian Creek on either one of these brackets. This one's hit in the air toward left center field. Coming over is Gualtier, and he will make the catch for out number 3. For the Crusaders in the 4th. 3 up and 3 down. At the end of 3.5, they lead it 3-1.
Serving the Ohio Valley for over 50 years, Lancia Healthcare is your choice for long-term care and various rehabilitation services. With locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville, Lancia Healthcare is committed to your loved one's needs. At Lancia Healthcare, let our family take care of your family. Call 740-264-7101 to schedule your visit today.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
101, 102, 100. So Robert, what are you doing? Just counting all the great used cars we have at the best prices at Thomas Auto Center.
Over 100 used vehicles in stock. All makes and models. Like this certified pre-owned 2017 Ram. Only 19,000 miles. Plus, no credit. That credit Thomas can help.
So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thomas Auto Center.
Ball Road, St. Clairsville. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Bottom half of the fourth inning, it'll be 5, 6, and 7. Gualtier, Ferroni, and Cottis. The bat for the Redskins. Wind breeze is picking up. Are we supposed to get rain tonight?
I'm not sure.
Am I hearing right? No, if it's Channel 9, it's going to be rain again.
Gualtier had a little. He had a single in the infield last time, didn't he?
He actually, led off the second with a base hit, was stranded. Takes a strike there. 0-2. I hear you guys, believe me.
And we can hear on our crowd, Mike, as Jack said, that wind is blowing heavily in towards us from the outfield.
This one's fisted over to the right side. It'll be grabbed up over there by Campbell. He will step on first for the out. Gualtier retired on a ground out first.
And that'll bring up
David Ferroni, who flew out to right field. Son of Boss and Paula.
David Ferroni.
They live, 3 streets away from me.
Yeah, the boss was at work with his brother today. Fisho.
Is he?
Ferroni, yeah.
David works in there too?
No, Fisho.
Well, Boss.
Robert,
Boss's name is
okay.
Fastball sails outside. I can't believe Fisho's still around. I haven't seen him forever.
No, your dad told me, tell Fisho, I know more about that mill than you forgot. So I told him. Fisho said, if he's talking about the 80-inch, he probably does, but over here, no.
1-0. Now 2-0 on Ferroni.
Tomorrow, 80% chance of storms. You know, I mean.
2-0 pitch is down low. You never know. It changes like by the hour.
Right.
Wind front can come in and blow stuff right out of here.
I'm looking at 5 p.m. till 8 o'clock. It's still clear.
3-0 pitch. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike to Ferroni. Ferroni's got 2 different colored socks on. 2 different.
I noticed that.
Stirrups. That pitch is down low and away. Does he? No, he's got the same one. Oh, he had some on his leg.
Brace on, yeah. Okay, sorry.
So Ferroni reaches on the walk.
Number 16, Cody Cottis.
That is the second walk given up by Bell. And that'll bring up Cody Cottis, who struck out back in the second inning. 1 on and 1 out. Redskins down 3-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Crusaders. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Redskins. Got a pretty decent lead over there, and he dropped the ball.
Yes, if he
because
doesn't drop
Jason
that,
Bain looked like he was going to ring him up.
and I think if he doesn't drop that, he had a decent, and he got caught. He hesitated as he came to first.
There's some darker clouds coming from back over here to our left. Maybe that's the wind blowing them in there. Tell you what, Matt Bell doesn't get cheated on his throws to first either. He guns it over there.
Let's look at the weather. I mean, it's like during the time they're supposed to play tomorrow, it's a 30% chance maybe.
Yeah.
And then later.
There's a pitch, swing and a miss. Throw back down to first. If they throw it in there and he catches it, he would have got him. But first baseman Campbell had to go down and scoop it up first. And by that time, he kind of lost his balance.
Yeah, I don't know if that play was called or.
That didn't seem like Campbell knew it was coming.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Keeter came up fryer. And
yeah, he was just standing there with a runner. And they're like, oh, here comes. So caught us with an 0-1 count. A runner at first.
Running with a bigger lead again. There he goes.
This one's tipped into the glove. Another throw back down. Runner's back.
Yeah, he took off and then stopped and hesitated and came back. He's living dangerously down there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Keeter's not afraid to fire the ball. So no 2 count to Cottis with Peyton Miklas. 2 up next. Another throw to first. A little less on this one. Oh, and 2 the count. That one gets away from Keeter and moving. He still can't find it. Now finally does. Heading down the second is David Ferroni. I have a story on this past Saturday on the Saturday morning sports huddle show that I do down in Wheeling from 9 to 11:30. Eddie Wilson played for Big Red years ago. He's about 25 now. He and two of his buddies, Sam and Josh Brancazio, are trying to get a professional wrestling thing going on. And it's called, hang on, a pitch, swing and a miss, strike three, called Blackout Championship Wrestling. And they're going to do some of the wrestling, and then they got trying to get promoters, and they were interviewing wrestlers after the show was over, and they even had a championship bout. This black belt had, I don't know whether these things are spikes or whatever they put in those things. This one's popped up right side, heading over is Campbell. Does he have room? And he doesn't, as he slides, and the fence kind of came up on him in a foul ball. And they had the belt and everything, and they're pretty excited about it. I mean, it'd be nice to see them do one. I talked about this movie. It was called Fighting with My Family. A couple of months ago, I was down in Christiansburg, Virginia. Didn't have anything to do after work was over, and I went to the movies to see this. It's based on a true story of Paige. The girl's name is Paige something. She is the current WWE women's champion. And she's from England, and I said, hey, you never know. I mean, take a shot at it.
It's funny. I have always wondered what makes you want to get into that, or like even now, a couple of 24-year-old, 25-year-old guys from here. Hey, let's start our own wrestling. What gives you the idea or the concept?
Yeah. I mean,
God bless them. I love it. But
they're pretty enthused about it. This one's hit on the ground outside, foul on the first base side. And, they come in, they talk about there's a channel out there called, what the heck is it called? Not Stitch or I forget. Remember what that was, Dan? Were you listening? I can't remember what the name of it was. Where you can go and watch, the videos and everything. So hopefully Big Ed and them guys can do it.
Yeah, good luck to them.
Matt Bell from the stretch and the 0-2. Bounces down and away. Keeter blocks it up.
Nice job once again by Keeter. Him and Cottis are doing a fantastic job behind the plate tonight.
We've had a couple of wild pitches. We could have probably had around 10 by now.
Exactly. And they actually have to give them credit.
1-2 the count. And this one's fouled out of play. I had to go to Cameron, West Virginia today for a meter test, and I get out of my Jeep, and it's people, they're not even home, and they got this little dog. I didn't see it. I stepped down. He starts biting at my shoe. And I just kind of nudged him away. And then he bit my ankle, and it kind of hurt. And I had to give him a thump. And I had to move him away. 1-2 pitch, sails away. Gets by Keeter this time. And moving over to third base is David Ferroni with 2 outs.
Yeah, and even that pitch right there I can't put that on Keeter. It's definitely a wild pitch because that bounced about 4 feet in front of him outside.
That seems like he's trying to place those instead of just rearing back and firing it.
And like I said, I've seen, we've seen Matt pitch various games this year. It seems like almost every game we've seen this year. And this is probably the most he struggled with his control.
Next pitch, line drive, right field. That's going to be a base hit. Run will score easily. Gorman picks it up, throws it back in. The Redskins are on the board again, and it's a 3-2 ball game as Ferroni comes around the score on the RBI single by Peyton Miklas.
Stepping into the box is center fielder number 4,
on the outside corner. He threw the bat out there.
So a 3-2 ball game. Redskins have scored a run in the third, a run in the fourth. Crusader runs in the first, second, and third innings. As Dylan Lane steps in. First pitch strike, runner goes. Throw down to second base is in time. A great throw by Keeter, and they throw him out to end the inning. So for the Redskins in the fourth, 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left on base at the end of 4 complete. 3-2 Crusaders.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name. We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
If you love to drive and enjoy helping people, then join the team at Transmart USA. Drivers are needed for basic transportation to doctor's appointments, shopping, the airport, lab deliveries, ride for loved ones between home and nursing facilities. They'll drive as far as Columbus and Cleveland. Transmart USA has wheelchair accessible vehicles. Contact Transmart today, 866-693-6900. A valid driver's license obviously required, and if you love to help people, Transmart USA has a driving position for you. Call them today, 866-693-6900, or look them up on Facebook, Transmart USA.
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Top of the fifth inning for the Crusaders. It'll be Anthony Sprocki, Noah Fayek, Matt Bell, 2, 3, and 4 in the order. And Amos now only down by a run, 3-2. Goes a pitch, apparently down a little bit low for ball one.
Sprocki is flying out to right field and then singled his last time up.
And the 1-0. This one's hammered to left, but it stays high. Coming up is Gualtier, and he'll make the catch.
Ended up being a high fly ball for Gualtier.
That wind beat
and that
down.
wind, yeah, that wind, I was getting ready to say that wind we talked about, I was blowing in briskly, just stopped that
That'll
ball.
bring up shortstop, number 2, Noah Fayek.
I don't have anything to do with that. Have new targets. And the first pitch to Fayek, in for a strike. You know, it would be a perfect game when you're having your senior night, that all your senior players get all the outs.
Right.
You know, the fly outs, the ground outs, the strikeouts of its senior pitching. That would be pretty cool. And get all the hits too.
I don't know what that was, a curveball or what. That was funky. It like went in and out.
Fayek is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a fly out. And the 1-1 offering. That's in it for a strike, 1-2. Amos is usually around the plate.
Yeah, he's done a nice job today too. Both pitchers have. Both these teams are good hitting teams, and
the 1-2. This one's hammered down the left field line. It's curving, and it's going to be a fair ball. Off the fence at the 325 mark, being tracked down by Gualtier. Holding up at second base for a double is Noah Fayek.
yeah, that
just
ball
kept
was
traveling.
driven. Yeah, I mean, and going. And it's funny down in that, you know, the way the wind's blowing, it's not blowing from that left field corner end. It's basically coming from center field to right end, and that ball just kept going.
It's like a coffin corner down there. There's like about 6-7 people down there hanging out too.
Bell struck out looking and singled his previous plate appearance.
I was at a game. Where was I at? Was it the game I did last night? The little tiny girl, toddler, walks up and puts her hands in the fence. I'm like, okay, where's parent of the year at?
Right.
Come over and take your kid's hand away from the fence before she gets broken fingers.
You'd be amazed, even, in our league down at Bellevue, how many times I have to turn around and still,
Oh, yeah. 2-0 on the corner for a strike, 2-1. Maybe we'll get to play co-ed this Sunday. I'll have to schedule all you guys ahead of time.
Do early.
No. 2-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. What time you played, Dan, Sunday? Dan was playing. He took one in the face.
Oh, I know.
Back of the head. Foul ball. Did he really hit the foul ball?
He did an excellent job of it. I mean, that was a beautiful hanging curve that fooled Matt, and he was able just to get the bat out the last second.
Dan was running kind of slow around the bases. Timing in with a sundial. 2-2 pitch. Strike three called on the outside corner. He took all three of them.
That's the second time he's been caught looking.
Yes, and Matt Bell just stood up there and let him go by.
I heard Dan's run was a beautiful run. It's the best run anybody's ever seen.
Brian Williams was there from TV, from the news. He said Dan's pretty slow. This one's hit back past. Fag bounces off the chest of Cimarella, picks up and throws, and it's not. Oh, and he got him.
Oh.
And he's out at first base for the third out of the inning. So they waste the double by Noah Fag. For the Crusaders, no runs, one hit. They strand one at the end of 4.5, 3-2, Catholic Central.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
Visit the Spot Bar, South 4th Street in downtown Steubenville. Enjoy live bands on the deck. A great place to meet friends. The Spot Bar is the home of the annual Dean Martin Festival. The Spot Bar. Who wouldn't want to enjoy live entertainment at a good price? They have everything you could want. Beverage, laughter, and just a plain old good time. Stop down and see for yourself. The Spot Bar in Steubenville, Ohio.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com. You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. Check out the out-of-town scoreboard at ohiovalleysportsonline.com. Sponsored by Peterson Financial and Steubenville Bakery.
Break to the center fielder, number 4, Dylan Lane.
Dylan Lane will come back up because they had the, what was it, Peyton Miklas was...
Yes, he was
picked
batting.
off, or
He got caught stealing.
okay, caught stealing. So Dylan Lane was batting, and now he steps back in, takes a strike. Back to the top of the order after this: Tyler Cimarella and Coy Amos for the Redskins here in the 5th, down 3-2. Matt Bell's next offering, looping curve, stays up high.
Yeah, Central scored one run in the first 3 innings, and Indian Creek has chipped away, scoring 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th to tighten this game. And that was a huge play by Cimarella. Getting that out, because I don't know if you know, the runner at second never stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So if he doesn't get that out, he's scoring, and it's
The 2-1 offering. It's in there for a strike, 2-1. One to 2-2. Coach Brady, line drive, caught by Matt Bell. Wasn't hit that hard. He didn't even have to really
Back
fling
to the
it.
top of the order for Indian Creek is second baseman, number 21.
So one out, back to the top of the order.
Cimarella.
And the 5th, Tyler Cimarella, who struck out and flied out.
oh, excuse me.
I won a basket at the Bam Shoemakers benefit the other day, the golf tournament. And I got it home. I thought I got candy, like from movies and stuff like that. And here it's like stuff from the pharmacy. Well, I got 2 $25 gift cards with it too. So
there you go.
It's a Chinese auction deal, and I just bought too many tickets, and they had about 15 prizes maybe, and I got one out of it.
Yes. Excellent job yesterday. The people that hold that tournament, they did. Chucky Spencer had a great turnout.
Yeah, it had 5
Sunday.
teams I think in that one. He had a bunch of people. That pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-1. Channel 9 came and took some video highlights of when Dan was playing, but she was trying to get some footage of Dan running, but she said her camera doesn't go that slow. But I'm pumped. This one's chopped towards second. Connor comes over, steps, throws, and got him.
Nice job. Had a long way to go get that.
And that'll bring up pitcher, number 12, Coy Amos.
Dan, the natural Vogel. That's what I would like to do one Sunday. Set up over there and broadcast one of Dan's games.
Co-ed game.
Yeah.
Pitch, fastball down low. Dang, took one off the noggin. They checked the ball. The ball was okay. 1-0 pitch bounces in the third.
Yeah, Dan said, I have the power. Don't forget.
Two down, bottom of the fifth. Bell's 2-0 offering. In for a strike, 2-1.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Along with this beautiful weather, the only bad part is the pollen is really high and it's attacking me.
Allergies. My throat tightens up.
Mine too.
Pitch is off the glove of Keeter, and it's now 3-1.
You know who took our sign down, by the way? So you know who took our sign down, by the way?
Who?
Jacker Sr.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's sitting down here.
He did it for his buddy.
Starting to the plate is third baseman, number 24, Josh.
So Coy Amos
Speaker.
gets the walk. Who's his buddy? I saw a girl down there, but I didn't see anybody else. I got cut off from the angle. Josh Speaker steps in. He's 2 for 2. RBI double back in the third. He's been red hot the last couple of games we've been here.
And he crushed that double last time up, and you'll see the Fever playing a little bit. Actually, all three outfielders moved a little bit back deeper for him.
This is a big field. First pitch fastball. Nice job by Keeter to block it up. This is a very big field with a lot of room out there.
Yes, there is.
For the outfielders to cover. I mean, Gorman's in normal right field, and he's probably got 45, 50 feet until the line.
This gap between him and
Speaker fouls this one back to the fence.
Big cut by Speaker there, too. Like you said, there's a huge gap between him and the line, but there's also a huge gap between him and center field. I mean, really big.
Yeah. Bell from the stretch checks the runner at first, and time called. Is there a garbage can back here? Thanks. The 1-1 pitch, way outside.
Nice job by Keeter.
You know, that pitch, I mean, is actually a benefit for Keeter if he decides to throw it down to first because he's moving that way.
You're
he
right.
took a look, you know. So 2-1. Colton Whitfield would be next. 2 down. Runner first in the pitch. Fouled out of play right side. Yeah, the wind has picked up. The flags that are out behind the score are blowing left to right. Flag that's in right center field by the scoreboard is blowing from left to right.
Right.
We have any more flags? No, just the only ones. Yeah. 2-2, and Matt Bell will go from the stretch. Check the runner at first and delivers. Way outside, ball 3.
No, excuse me.
Bechtel, a long-time OVAC referee, did that girls' game last night. Games for the OVAC. Duffy did one.
Oh, did he?
Down there. Skip Crew Truax guy I work with did one. This one's foul back to the screen again. Actually, over the screen into the parking lot.
That one's heading towards W. So you had 3 Hall of Fame umpires. Well, 2, I don't know. You're
one maybe.
The wind picks up again as your runner goes.
3-2 pitch is up high to Speaker, ball 4. So back-to-back walks.
Stepping into the box is first baseman, number 9, Colton Whitfield.
So 3 walks now for Matt Bell, back-to-back by Amos and Speaker. Colton Whitfield stepped in and into double play and grounded out the third. Batting lead or batting in the hole today, 4th.
There's still only 1 out.
First pitch, swinging, foul ball down the right side, headed toward the people. And it falls behind him. Bucco's at home tonight against the Rangers. I thought about going up there.
That wouldn't be a bad game. It's been a lot of offense last week when them two teams play.
I like going to the interleague games. I didn't get to make any of the A's games, but there's really like only one player in the A's anybody recognizes anyways, Chris Davis.
Yes.
Nobody like watching two minor league teams play. 0-2 pitch. A little bit outside. Runners at first and second, 2 outs.
That's one of them where you wouldn't be surprised if he called a strike. It's been there before.
Yeah. The Pirates lost Jamison Tyon for like a month. There's a pitch up high. Tried to buzz the tower. And the count now 2-2.
Yeah, I have.
And lost Archer. I mean, why aren't they going after Dallas Keuchel? You need starting pitchers.
Because Dallas Keuchel will not take what the Pirates will offer.
No.
I was reading an article about him today. He said he knows his value.
Curveball.
Wow.
Must have been low.
I don't know where that one was at, but
I would have rung that up so fast, I would have got dizzy.
Matt Bell had started off the field. The Central players had started off. I think Jason Maine had started back to his
3-2 pitch, fires it outside, ball 4. He overthrew that one. That's 3 straight walks. Let's see if Donnie Young comes out and has a chat.
Stepping to the plate is the left fielder, number
He's got 4
17,
walks now,
Richie
moving down to
Gualtier.
second as Speaker, over to third is Amos, and that brings up Richie Gualtier. Timeout as Donnie Young makes his way to the mound. We'll take it with him. We'll be back after these words.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
All right, as the meeting is over with. Meanwhile, from the press box, the music of Jeopardy. That guy's still on there, so no? Still winning all that cash. Nobody can be that smart, not even the Fonz. First pitch strike to Richie Gualtier. Bases loaded, 2 down. Chance to put his team ahead.
What Dylan Lane do?
Lined out to the pitcher.
Okay, that's what it was.
Next pitch, the dreaded 58-foot fastball, and a good job by Keeter to cover it up. And it's 1-1. See, the Redskins' #1 fan is down there and at it. Mr. Birdie. 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground, right back past the glove of Matt Bell. Gobbled up by Connor. Throws, and he held the bag, and he's out.
Excellent job by Campbell. I mean, all the way around Connor to keep his composure as a runner ran past him as he's fielding the ball. Only play he had was at first. He makes it. And Campbell, a nice job of scooping out of the dirt.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 men left on base as we head to the 6th. Crusaders lead at 3-2.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, Oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
Jameson and Aaliyah both agree. Nothing beats the Serta Eye Comfort Series from Village Sleep Center, your neighborhood destination for all things sleep.
Shop the Petrella Brothers Village Sleep Center, Sunset Boulevard, Steubenville, where we take sleep seriously.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Ace Optical offers a great selection of designer frames. I was able to pick out the exact pair of glasses I wanted at a very reasonable price. All I had to do was bring in my prescription.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
Good music here. We head to the top half of the sixth inning, a 3-2 Crusader lead. Ryan Gorman steps in the first offering. Strike on the outside corner. Ryan has walked. Back in the second inning, was stranded at third and then grounded out in the third. So it's been 3 innings since he's batted.
It gives credit to the Indian Creek defense and Mr. Amos on the mound, because as he said, the first 3 innings Central got a run per inning, and they've kept him quiet since then.
Yeah.
Who's that warming up down there for Indian Creek?
I can't see that far down there with the number. The 1-1 offering to Ryan. This one's hit on the ground right back to the pitcher. Amos takes a couple steps, fires over to first, and Gorman is retired 1-3. One out here in the sixth for Austin Okruda. Designated hitter, single back in the second, fanned in the third.
Okruda.
Amos has struck out 5. And I don't, he's got 1 walk.
Yeah, he's got 1 walk.
It's a pretty good ratio. And his first offering as he pauses. Outside corner strike to Okruda.
I wonder, where that come from. Who taught, out of nowhere. I'm just going to start.
About what?
The pause.
Up there.
On the mound.
Nice curveball. Luis Tiant was the first one I think I saw do it. Messersmith was one with the pause with the arm up here, but not with the leg. There's some guys I think probably still do it now. It's like a timing mechanism, I guess.
Maybe. I mean, that's what I was getting at. Is it timing? What is, where did it come from?
0-2 pitch, swung a curveball in the dirt. It gets away. They'll pick it up and throw it on the first for the out. Strikeout number 6, retired 2-3. And that'll bring up Zach Campbell, the first baseman. He has been caught looking twice in the second and the fourth.
That'll bring up number 20, pinch hitting Paul Carpellotti.
Now Paul Carpellotti's going to pinch hit for Campbell.
Okay. Carpellotti's has seen a lot of time at first base this year. Him and Campbell split time here and there.
Paul steps in. Strike 1.
I don't know if you saw it.
No, I was writing his name in there.
A wicked curve, and he did not look good. I hate to say that, but
I'd keep throwing it.
Yeah.
I'd keep throwing it.
He buckled him.
The 0-1 on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2.
He comes back with a beautiful fastball.
2 down here in the 6th inning. Amos had a 1-2-3 inning back in the 4th. Big curve, fouled at the plate.
Carpellotti did a better job of adjusting on that one.
So it's a 0-2 count. Paul Carpellotti with Anthony Lefevre due up next. 0-2 pitch. Curve outside. Now, if he would have called that a strike.
Not that one. That one was way.
It was so far outside, they got to close the door behind it.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch. Chop foul.
Carpellotti does a nice job fighting that one off.
The gunner. Got to meet the gunner one time. And the 1-2. Right,
nice
outside corner,
outside
strike
corner.
3. So for the Crusaders in the 6th, 3 up and 3 down as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-2, Catholic Central.
Ohio Valley Sports Online wants to recognize one of our newest sponsors, Smokies Tobacco Outlet on Sunset Boulevard. Visit Smokies on Sunset for all the specials on tobacco and cigars. Smokies Tobacco Outlet is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Visit Smokies soon.
So if you're like me and have your mom or dad in a nursing home, or if you're wondering about your future and your long-term care, I suggest you call attorney Trey Peterson. Your initial consultation with Trey is free. And what I liked about him is he spoke to me in terms I can understand. He made it sound simple. Trey Peterson is knowledgeable in law and in nursing home planning. You need to call 740-282-1911. or attorney Trey Peterson at gmail.com. Trey is Trey. Trey is a husband and he's a dad and he understands what we're going through. Attorney Trey Peterson, 740-282-1911.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
Steve's Fish and Chips. Now, doesn't that sound good?
As we head to the bottom of the sixth inning, and don't try fried pickles. There's a fastball. New pitcher is Kissinger, and his first pitch delivery to Ferroni sails above his head for ball one.
I love the fried pickles.
Do you?
Yes.
This is two nasty things together, pickles and batter. I'm not surprised. 1-0 pitch. Looks a little better. Hits this one in the air toward right center and drifting over toward Gorman. Comes in and makes the catch for out number one.
Kissinger, just a sophomore, but has seen a lot of time on the hill for Central this year.
His father at the Central Bash went
Second
to
into the box, is number 22.
what bid on
Adam
they sponsored the
Baker.
scholarship, and it was several thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he's Dr. Don Kissinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's telling Ryan we did a game. His father was a heck of a pitcher for Central. He threw very well. I think 1986, 87.
First pitch sails up and in. I had one of those things, and I bid, very early in the process, and then dropped quickly out of it. This one's fisted on the ground toward third. Gobbled up by Simmons, throws a one hopper, and it gets away from Carpellotti. Is he going to go? No, he still could have gone a couple of times.
Well, I give him credit. He looked back at Coach Cottis at first, and he had his hands up like this. So
And that'll bring up designated hitter, number
he listened
14,
to the coach tell him not to go.
Nicholas.
It's an error on Simmons.
Forget who it was at Chucky Spencer's outing. So the same person won the Pirates tickets and Steelers versus Browns tickets.
This one's chopped toward
Same
third.
place.
Simmons bare hands, strong throw over this time, and Carpellotti drops the ball. Runners are moving up, second and third now with one out.
So the previous play we have to give an error to Simmons. This one we have to give an error to Carpellotti.
He's stretching.
Hitting number 2.
Looked like he caught it, but it just went through his glove.
And Simmons did a nice job that time barehanding it. It took a little bit more time. He had the out, but the ball just dropped.
He still was slow coming in, and that's
Right.
why he had to end up having to barehand the ball. But they're just misjudging the speed of the ball off the grass here.
And that play there, you got to have it. Indian Creek down by one, knocking on the door here at the bottom of the sixth.
Got a new batter in there. Who's this? Clay Cottis is going to pinch hit for Lane. Runners is second and third and one out, and a 1-0 count in the pitch. Hit on the ground toward shortstop, grabbed up by Fack. Will throw over and get the out at first. Run will score, ties it up at 3-3.
And that'll bring up the top of the order, number 21, second baseman, Tyler Smarella.
So Cody Cottis comes in to score. Miklas goes over to third. Cottis. Well, Baker came in for Cody.
Yeah, even with the bad hamstring, Cottis was able to come in and do his job there.
He gets the RBI out of it.
Yes.
So runner at third base now with two down in a tie game. And that'll bring up Cimarella at the top of the order. The pitch, line drive, right center field for a base hit. Redskins take the lead 4-3 here in the bottom half of the sixth, and an RBI single by Tyler Cimarella.
Nice job. I mean, he clicks a fastball and he took it right back up the middle. 2-out hit and gets, gives Indian Creek the lead.
Miklas scores the second run of the inning. And now down to first base, Tyler Cimarella as Coy Amos, the pitcher, grateful for the couple of runs here to give him the lead, steps in. He has singled, walked, and grounded out. Fouls it out of play over the left side. You hit one over there. There ain't no point in even sending anybody to look for it because it's way down into the woods.
I see Creek had somebody warming up down there. Couldn't get the number, but, now that Amos has a lead.
Yeah. There's a pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Maybe keep going with him.
Yeah, give him a chance to get the win.
Especially the way that curveball's been working the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, Kissinger checks the runner. He's going, and the pitch is hit and grabbed up by Kissinger. He'll lob it over to Carpellotti, and he'll retire 1-3. But for the Redskins, in the sixth, they pick up 2 runs on 1 hit, and they strand 1. At the end of 6 complete, Redskins lead at 4-3.
P&L Tree Services in Steubenville. P&L Tree Services specializes in tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. If you have a job that's just too big to handle yourself, give P&L Tree Services a call. The number 740-381-7945. P&L Tree Services for all your tree service needs. Call Matt 740-381-7945. P&L Tree Services is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
P&L Tree Services is fully insured and veteran-owned.
Don't you just love warm, moist, mouth-watering homemade bread? The taste, the smell, the overall deliciousness takes you back to Mom in the kitchen, doesn't it? Well, the folks at Steubenville Bakery are in their kitchen on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9 to 5, and they're open early on Sundays, too. You want the best tasting bread in town? Head downtown to the Steubenville Bakery.
Hello, this is Steve Davis from Steve's Fish and Chips, and when I'm not able to get to the games, I listen to it on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Top half of the 7th inning, the Crusaders have been leading this game the whole way. All of a sudden find themselves down by the score of 4-3.
We talk about the ups and downs, all year. And that's, there's 2 or 3 games that we've done of Central's that, the Big Red game where you did, they were up until the last inning.
Yeah.
This game, one inning
10 runs
here and there. The Edison game where they had to lead 1 inning.
Well, Crusaders had a 3-0 lead, and Indian Creek scored 1 in the bottom of the 3rd, 1 in the 4th to bring them within 1, and then 2 runs in the 6th to take the lead. And it'll be Lefevre, and then back to the top of the order for Catholic Central.
Anthony Lefevre.
Lefevre, Connor, and Sprockeye. 9-1-2 as Jacob Wright is the new pitcher for the Redskins.
Don't forget tomorrow, folks, we'll have the sectional championship game, Steubenville Big Red versus Zanesville Maysville, and wanted to thank Mr. Dean Ferguson, owner of Steubenville Bakery, stepping up, sponsoring the game. His daughter Leah is a 4-year starter for Big Red, so thank you, Dean, for providing and helping us to put that game on.
First pitch to Lefevre is a strike. Maybe he'll bring a couple of loaves over tomorrow.
Yes, I'll give him a text.
Yeah, I'll text him that. Man, bring some. Man, bread's fantastic. I get it on Sunday mornings. And it's gone by Sunday afternoon. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1.
I like going to Federico's every once in a while. And you better call early because they only get so many loaves of bread. I hate when the bread's gone. So.
Yeah. I like the hoagies, the bread of the hoagies.
That's what I'm talking about, Culver.
And the 1-1. Down low and away, ball 2. Lefevre has popped out and flied out to shortstop and center field. 2-1 the count.
Speaker playing even with the bag at 3rd.
Right into the wind. And the pitch hit on the ground sharply. One hop off the second baseman. Summerella grabs it, and he doesn't throw because Whitfield had come off the bag. And a good thing maybe he didn't throw, because if he's off the bag and you throw to the spot where you think he is, that ball might have got it away.
You're exactly right.
Luca Connor.
So the error on the second baseman allows Lefevre. It was a one hopper, but
Yeah, that should have
Had
been.
him.
You got to make that
you
play.
gotta make that play. So we go to the top of the order, Luca Connor. Let's see if they decide to do anything with Lefevre down there. See if they butt him over. Speaker comes into the grass. Connor looks like he's going to turn. He does, and he bunts it, and it goes back to the pitcher. Wright picks it up. Wright throws, and they get him. Wright took his time on that one,
Yes, he
too.
did. Connor does his job.
So the sacrifice 1-3
Number
brings
number
Lefevre
5,
over to second
Anthony
base.
Sprockeye.
And Anthony Sprockeye steps in, flied out, singled, and scored, and flied out again. Anthony, the son of Brian, son of Herb. Dad and Herb used to work in the mill together. Yo, first pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I don't know if you notice on that pitch, the corners, especially Whitfield, were way up expecting a punt. Sprockeye backs up now, but he was up in the grass.
Yeah, Speakers, even with the bag at third with that runner down at second base. And the 0-1. Hit line shot caught by Whitfield. Looks to turn to throw to second, but nobody was there. And Connor wasn't, Lefevre was not far off the bag. So 2 outs now.
And that'll bring up
After the
shortstop,
line out,
number 2,
that'll bring up Noah
with
Fayak.
2 outs here in the 7th.
If they would go another batter, Matt Bell will re-enter for Kissinger and bat. He's down there already getting his gloves on.
Yeah, I tell you what, last time up, Fayak.
They're going to walk Fayak now to put runners at first and second, and they'll take their chances with Matt
That
Bell.
intentional walk will bring up
Yeah, because I was getting ready to say
number
Fayak.
17, Matt Bell.
Fayak had a couple of hits, a double and a single. Matt Bell is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
If you remember, Fayak's double was off the left field fence. It was a bomb that kept going.
That is only the second walk given up for Indian Creek pitchers. First one of the intentional. Fastball to Matt Bell's in for a strike, 0-1. Jaden Keeter would be next.
That's the second time I've seen this in the past 2 weeks, and I never thought
Intentional walk?
The intentional walk at the Big Red Broke OVC championship game. They walked the number 3 hitter.
That's a pitch outside.
That's but they walked the number 3 hitter in the last inning to get to the number 4, putting the winning run on second. Now they put the go-ahead run on first to get to the number 4 hitter.
Did that in a girls' game the other day. This one's popped up in the right field.
And
he slipped out there. Barnhart, but comes in, and he can't make the catch. The ball's down. A run will score. They're going to rave the run around third. Has he thrown a ball in?
Yeah, the second baseman had, yeah.
Finally threw it in, and 2 runs are going to score, and the Crusaders have a lead.
Wow.
Lefevre comes in to score.
Fayak
comes all the way from first.
22, Jaden Peter.
Wow, that's just tough to swallow.
That's a tough call right there. I mean, I got to give him an error on that because it should have been a routine fly ball. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was hit up there, and
he just slipped,
Barnhart
and then he lost it in the sun. But
slipped, and then he went down to his knees and couldn't catch it. And I didn't even see him throw the ball back in, but 2 runs will score and a runner at second.
well, you know, he did as he's laying on the ground. He just went like this, tossed it up, from the ground to the second baseman that went out. And that's a tough one. I mean, because that was the ball game right there.
Yep, that was your ball game. But now the Crusaders have a two runs in and a lead and a runner at second. Pitch swing and a miss to Keeter, and it's 1-2. Keeter has singled twice and grounded out. That's tough to swallow, man.
Yes, I mean, if you're Creek, you battle back. You still have get them right here, and you have another at bat the next inning.
1-2, curveball popped up right side. Whitfield calls for it, drifts, and he'll end up catching it in foul territory for the final out. But for the Crusaders in the 7th, they pick up 2 runs on no hits, and they strand 1. We'll go to the 7th. 5-4, Crusaders with the lead.
This internet broadcast is being brought to you by the AT&T Wireless High-Speed Data Network. It's 4G LTE, the fastest data network. Soon, 5G. Home wireless data is also available. See us at AT&T on Sunset.
Need something moved or hauled? Call Economy Lawn Care. No need to worry any longer how you're going to move it. We provide general hauling, moving services, single item delivery, and in-store pickup for retail items. Call Economy Lawn Care. We're more than just lawn care.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show.
Third baseman, number 24, Josh Speaker.
Well, for last gasp chance for the Redskins, they give up 2 in the top of the 7th. After getting 2 in the bottom of the 6th to take the lead, they gave up 2 in the 7th to have the lead dissipate, and now they'll send up 3, 4, and 5. Speaker, Whitfield, and Gualtier. These are guys you probably want in there.
That's what I was going to say, the same thing. And I got to say something. I got to say after this pitch here.
First pitch inside.
You know, it was excellent to see. The right fielder felt horrible as he came and walked off the field. The first person that greeted him coming in was Coach Mike Cottis. Tell him, keep your head up.
Yeah.
It wasn't I wanted him getting on him. It was, hey, it's okay.
Well, if he doesn't slip, chances are he makes the play.
Right.
But
it was great to see Coach Cottis. I mean,
Josh Speaker is 2 for 2 with a walk. That sails up high. It's ball 3. Speaker, Whitfield, and Gualtier with Ferroni in the 4 spot. And a 3-0 count to Speaker.
Now do you give Speaker the green light here? He has crushed. He's very capable.
Doesn't even get the chance. That's way outside. He'll get the walk.
And that'll bring up first baseman, number 9,
he's not afraid.
Whitfield.
You've seen this more than one situation too. Next man up. I don't care. Matt Bell's out, game is Kissinger's out. Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go with his pitchers and get them some work.
That's the 5th walk given up by the Crusaders, and Whitfield steps in. Head into a double play, grounded out, and walked, and first pitch in for a strike. We can't be surprised by any of the strike calls at this point. And the 0-1 popped up over the right side and out of play.
And I was looking, trying to see if he'd want the number 4 hitter, which they're not. They're not playing for the tie right now. They're going for it.
Pitch, ball 1 and 2.
So Campbell re-entered for Carpellotti. Bell re-entered for Kissinger. Wind blowing in once again. And that pitch outside.
I'm getting pounded by, I'm calling them stupidity text. And should be 2 and 2, right? 2-2 count.
Yes.
To Whitfield with the runner at first and Speaker. And the offering. That's hit down the right field line, but foul.
Yeah, good thing that was foul because they're running for days, like you said, that big corner.
There's a lot of room in foul territory at this field on both sides.
And I like that because that gives your outfielders a chance to make that catch in.
Yep, awful lot of room. Oh, this is a pitch, slow curveball. Fayek at short throws on to second base. He's not there. And the runner is safe. Speaker hustling.
Nice job of hustling by Speaker.
In the grass.
Earlier, the grass, he sat up. Fayek, waiting for the ball to come to him instead of coming up to get it.
Yeah.
Fayak was smart enough to realize he had no chance at first. His only play was to try to quickly get it to second. But
yeah. So the Redskins now with runners at first and second, nobody out for Richie Gualtier, who has singled and grounded out twice.
No, if I'm Coach Collins, I almost certainly have Gualtier bunt.
We'll see if he decides to make him bunt.
Nobody out.
Get the youngster Ferroni coming up next. Might let the senior have an opportunity, but he squares. And he bunts it down. He bunts it past the pitcher. He grabs it, though, and throws on to first to get the out. The runners move up to second and third.
Excellent job there doing his job. And
stepping into the box is shortstop number 13, David Ferroni.
So Ferroni gets a chance to be the hero.
And Ferroni's put the ball in play 2 out of 3 times, and the third time he walked. So
flied out the right twice and walked and scored in the fourth. Sophomore right-hander. And Donnie Young's going to call timeout and talk to his mound. So we'll be back after these messages.
I gotta love the fall. Cooler air, golden leaves, birds singing. Unfortunately, the fall also brings uninvited guests like mice and other rodents. I got no love for them. Fortunately, my pest specialist, JC Pest Control, is such a welcome sight. They take care of all the uninvited guests of fall. You need to call JC Pest Control to rid the rodents of fall. 740-381-5928. That's 740-381-5928. JC Pest Control. They rid the pests big and small.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for...
David Ferroni will step in with runners at second and third, 1 out, the bottom of the 7th. Campbell's first pitch, slow curveball drops in for a strike.
As we talked about during the break, it's an interesting strategy here. To me, Coach Young, I know he's young, I know he's but I'm putting him on first base. The winning runs at second. That gives you a force everywhere.
That's in their first strike. Ferroni looking at it, 0-2.
But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, that's why he's the coach.
Got to swing the bat now.
Yeah.
Keeter will set up on the outside part of the plate, and there's one down low, 1-2.
Nice pitch there, even though it was a ball. It's where he wanted it, trying to get him to chase. But conventional thinking, you load the bases up. The winning run's already on second. You want to force everywhere. But
1-2 pitch, curveball, fisted foul outside of third.
Nice job by Ferroni, waiting for that hanging curveball, fighting it off.
So it's a 1-2 count to Ferroni. With 1 out, runners at second and third, and the pitch. Way outside, 2-2.
Careful before you say that.
Yeah, right. Just got to wait first. Wind continues to blow. It's coming in toward us. There's the off-speed pitch. Got him. Strike 3. He was way out in front of that one. That is strikeout. That's the first strikeout in quite a while.
Stepping into the box.
Yes, that's the 4th inning.
Pinch hitter, number 19, Bailey Penner.
That's the only 4th one.
Penner bat now.
Eddie Penner batting for Cody Cottis. So 2 down now, runners at second and third.
And that's a huge strikeout. But
this one's hit on the ground. It's in the hole. Fag's going to gobble it up. He's going to throw over to first base. Did he hold the bag? No, he didn't. He came off, and the game is tied.
Wow, and
first baseman Matt Bell says, I was on that bag. He's arguing vehemently. And Donnie Young is going to come out.
And from my vantage point, it looked like he was on the back. But
yeah, Josh Speaker scores. Whitfield goes over to third.
Yeah, Matt Bell saying he caught the ball before. Donnie's asking for an appeal, and the home plate umpire saying, I can't see that. Well, he can't.
Number 14, Peyton Nicholas.
So I think you got to give him an infield.
That's definitely a hit, but because that's an excellent play by Matt Bell to make it close. You know, I thought they had it.
I want to throw a monkey
or by
wrench.
Fayak, I mean, I'm sorry.
Slow curve drops in for a strike. You want to throw a monkey wrench in this? Send Penner to run to second base. See if they can get him home from third. The 0-1 pitch outside.
And it's imperative that Keeter blocks up everything here.
Here we go. Here we go now. From the stretch and the 1-1. Big slow curve, fisted foul. Tough to hold up and wait on that thing to get there.
The Campbell's been, that's the first time I've seen him pitch.
1-2 the count. As Peyton Miklas steps in, swing and a miss. And he goes down on strikes. But for the Redskins in the 7th, they score a run. They tie it up. We head to the 8th. We're all tied at 5.
We are knotted up at 5.
Made Men Promotions focuses on consistently putting on exciting fights and developing talent to solidify their careers. For upcoming events, visit MadeMenBoxing.com. That's MadeMenBoxing.com. For fighters looking for sponsorship, promotion, or branding, look them up on Facebook at Made Men Promotions. Made Men Promotions is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
Serving the Ohio Valley for over 50 years, Lancia Healthcare is your choice for long-term care and various rehabilitation services. With locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville, Lancia Healthcare is committed to your loved one's needs. At Lancia Healthcare, let our family take care of your family. Call 740-264-7101 to schedule your visit today.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Top of the 8th inning, Ryan Gorman will lead it off. He walked in the 2nd inning, grounded out in the 3rd, and grounded out to the pitcher in the 6th. Top of the 8th inning, tied at 5. 7 o'clock on Ohio Valley Sports Online. And Ryan Gorman pops his left side and out of play.
And the right remains in the ball game for the 2nd inning of work.
The sun is down, so no more shadows, and the wind is picking up. 5-5 ball game, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Redskins. 5 runs, 6 hits, or 5 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors for the Redskins. Gorman hits this on the ground towards 2nd. They got to hurry. Whitfield's trying to outrun him to the bag, and he didn't get there.
Yeah, he didn't beat him. An excellent job of Gorman hustling down the line.
Well, the pitcher Wright was late getting over, so Whitfield had to take it himself because usually you get that ball and you throw it ahead, but the pitcher Wright didn't get over there, so he had to take it himself. But good hustle by Gorman.
Good hustle by Gorman. Good hustle by Whitfield. I'm really impressed with the play of Whitfield at first. I mean, 3 games I've seen him make some, and he almost made another excellent one there.
To hold the runner at first, Okruta steps in.
Speaker way up, Okruta.
And he'll bunt it. He'll bunt it. Pass right. He'll finally pick it up. He'll throw on the first and get the out there. So moving down the 2nd base is Gorman. So 1 out. That brings up
is pitcher number 9,
Campbell.
Zach Campbell.
And in this spot in the order, it's been 3 straight caught lookings.
Yes.
In the 2nd, 4th, and 6th. So Campbell will try to break that streak.
Yeah, every 2 innings, and there we are 2 innings later. So Campbell.
From the stretch in the first offering, curved out. Nice job of blocking it up by
Bailey Penner.
Bailey Penner catching.
The wind once again starting to blow in from right and center, blowing in directly towards home plate.
And the 1-0. Hammered. Right side, that's going to get through for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner around 3rd base. Here comes the throw. It's on the first base side of the bag. popped up in the air, and moving down to second base is Campbell. I forgot I crossed him off. As he gets a single, an RBI single, and moves a second on the
Second in the
throw.
box is center fielder number 3.
Campbell said, "You're not getting me
Anthony
again."
Lefevre.
Yeah, he made sure. So Campbell gets the hit. That brings up Lefevre now with one out.
And both teams bounce back. They give the lead up.
Yeah. Redskins scored 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Crusaders scored 2 in the top of the 7th. Creek tied it up with 1 in the bottom, and now we're on here. There's a pop fly out of play.
The try was started.
Lefevre has popped out, flied out, reached on an air, and scored. And the 0-1. This one's popped up in the infield. Wright calls for it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Who what? In the bottom
Up
of
to
the
the top
second.
of the order for Central is second baseman number 7, Luca
It was
Connor.
Bailey Penner. Got a single. So the runner down to second base now and 2 outs. That's Campbell. As we go to the top of the order now. Luca Connor and the pitch. Curve outside.
Connor has hit the ball to shortstop, reaching on the air in the first, grounded out to short in the second, fly to left in the fourth, and popped up to the first baseman in the 7th. So 0 for 4 for Luca.
6-5 lead right now for the Crusaders. This one's hit in the air towards center field. Lane is coming in, draws a beat on and makes the catch for out number 3. For the Crusaders in the 8th, 1 run on 2 hits, they strand 1. At the end of 7.5, Catholic Central leads at 6-5.
Tucker's Tavern in Toronto.
You did say Tucker's, right?
Yeah, Tucker's Tavern and Catering in Toronto. Tucker's is located at 914 Henry Street, and their phone number is 537-2209, 740-537-2209.
You did say Tucker's.
Yes, Tucker's with a T. Tucker's has dine-in and take-out, and check this out. Tucker's will design a custom menu just for you. Think it'll be expensive? No. Tucker will create your preferences based on your budget and your diet.
I've heard Tucker's motto is, life's too short not to have amazing food. What's Tucker's number again?
740-537-2209. Dine in or take out.
And you did say Tucker's.
Tucker's Tavern. Stop before or after the game for food, frolic, friends, and fun. So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Dylan Lane will check back into the lineup for the Redskins. He'll lead it off here. It'll be 9-1-2 for Indian Creek as they try to get a run to tie it 2 to win. Campbell's still on the mound for the Crusaders, and Lane takes ball 1.
Just missed on the outside there.
Into the stretch and the pitch. That sails outside 2-0. So important to get that first out. You let a guy
Yes,
on,
it is.
sacrifice some second, and there's an out. But if you get the out, there's no going anywhere second. 2-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1 offering. Fastball is popped up. Third baseman Simmons calls for it, comes in foul territory, up a few steps, and he'll make the catch. We're out number 1.
Nice job by Simmons there. Because, I mean, it's a routine pop-up, as we said, the wind's playing, and wind played havoc with that ball. Simmons did a nice job adjusting, coming in to make that catch.
What grade is Anthony?
Junior. Junior is a junior.
Yeah, there you go. That'll bring up Tyler Summerella. Struck out in the first, flied out in the third, grounded out in the fifth, and then singled in a run in the sixth. And he takes strike one. He'll be followed by Coy Amos, who way back when was pitching a pretty good game.
Yes, he was.
That sails outside 1-1. In fact, he was in line to get the win.
And, Campbell, I haven't seen pitch this year, has been very impressive around the plate.
Slow curve over to Simmons. Strong throw over there, and it's dropped at first base by Matt Bell. On his way to second, Bell slips, and he doesn't throw the ball, and the Redskins are still alive.
Yeah, throw was a little high. It looked like Bell went up to get it, but wasn't able to hit off his glove.
He stretched up instead of going up to catch it and come down maybe with a tag, and then
Now
runner
batting,
advances
number
to second
12,
base. So the Redskins
Coy
are in business
Amos.
as Coy Amos steps in, singled, grounded out, walked, and grounded out to the pitcher.
And great hustle by Samarella there. And the ball didn't go that far away from Bell, but he, without hesitation, went on and got himself in scoring position.
First pitch, foul back to the screen.
And Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates are underway in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Would have been a great day to go.
The 0-1, big slow curve, outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. 0-2. Amos wanted to pull the trigger, elected not to, and then he looked back, and they called a strike.
And that pitch on the other outside corner.
And the 0-2 pitch, fastball up high. Nice job by Keto to bring it down.
Yeah, excellent job framing.
And it's 1-2 count with one out. Runner at second base is Tyler Samarella. And the 1-2, big slow curve. There's this hit past the third baseman down the line. Runner's being waved. Here comes the throw from left field. Is not in time. There's a collision at the plate. The ball gets all the way back. Moving down to second. He might take a shot at third, but not doing it is Coy Amos. So the winning run at second now for the Redskins.
The Redskins come right back. Amos gets a nice shot down third.
Gets the RBI as Samarella comes around to score the tying run. And then Amos heads to second as the ball got away from Keeter.
Number 24, Josh.
And that brings up Josh Speaker.
And you
I'd walk him.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
I mean, he's reached twice on walks, doubled and single.
And that's what they do.
Somebody's paying attention to the stats, and he gets the third straight
That
walk.
intentional walk would bring up first baseman number 9.
That is the sixth walk given up by the
Whitfield.
Crusaders. Now, Whitfield, who was reached on a fielder's choice, walked, grounded out, and hit into a double play. So, senior first baseman has a chance to end it here in a 6-6 ball game.
Still only one out.
From the stretch, Campbell delivers up high. Speaker at first, Amos at second. You don't have to worry about Speaker. It's the guy at second base you need to not go anywhere. The 1-0. Hit on the ground towards second. Connor on to second for one. Fax throw is not in time. They should have sent him. When they're turning a double play, you should have sent the runner in the home. So we got a runner at third now because he was, at second base? You see they're making a turn. So Speaker is eliminated, and Whitfield is at first on a fielder's choice.
And I was looking at Coach Randy Claus at first, and he's saying the same thing. Go.
Yeah, they got to take that shot as Richie Gualtier stands in a chance to be the hero.
Gualtier 1 for 4 is single. Grounded out to first.
Drops down low for a ball. And another thing, Wild Pitch scores a winning run.
Yes. Then we talked about this earlier. Did he send them down to second?
I'd take a shot. I'd send him down to second. They faked that he was going to go.
And this kind of coach's battle here. If they send him to second, to me, most undoubtedly they're going to walk him to get to the sophomore Ferroni.
Yeah. And here's a pitch. On the outside corner. Gualtier, and the count's 2-1.
That's one of them where you're consistent. I'm telling you, you're consistent.
Wow. 2-1 pitch. Up and high and tight, ball 3. I think I'd take another one anyways. Make him throw a strike.
it's definitely a hitter's pitch. This has to be right down the middle.
3-1 pitch. Curveball. Popped foul. Giving chase is Matt Bell, and he'll run out of space. And then he gets caught on the fence.
And I give Campbell credit there. 3-1, not afraid to come with that big curveball.
So the count full. Just drop it in.
That easy.
3-2 count. They'll set up on the outside part of the plate, and the pitch is up high, ball 4. So the bases are loaded. Whitfield goes to second. Amos is already third. Gualtier gets the walk. That's walk number 7 given up by the Crusader pitching staff.
Driving to the dish is shortstop, number 13.
They'll bring up David Ferroni.
Ferroni.
Bases loaded, 2 down in a tie ball game.
Ferroni is struck out his last time up, flew to right twice, and walked and scored one time.
So he's over 3 and takes a strike.
No, how bad did Maurer get hurt? I mean, obviously, he's not available, or they would have pinch hit him.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. Just told me that something with an oblique. Curveball. If you don't duck it, hit you in the helmet, you get a game-winning RBI. Take one in the noggin for the team.
I mean, it's not a fastball.
It's
big
a curveball,
slow
right?
Curve.
You would have shrugged that off. Might have only needed 2 Advil, but you would have been all right. 1-1 pitch, up high, ball 2.
But that's just, I mean,
it's reflex.
Yeah.
And who wants to get hit in the head anyway? Dan got hit in the head the other night.
It's too slow to get out of the way.
Yeah. Next pitch popped up. Left side. Simmons calling for it. Comes into the grass and will make the catch for the out. And the side is retired for the Redskins in the 8th. They get 1 run. At the end of 8, we're tied up at 6-6. We'll head to the 9th after this.
If you love to drive and enjoy helping people, then join the team at Transmart USA. Drivers are needed for basic transportation to doctor's appointments, shopping, the airport, lab deliveries, ride for loved ones between home and nursing facilities. They'll drive as far as Columbus and Cleveland. Transmart USA has wheelchair accessible vehicles. Contact Transmart today, 866-693-6900. A valid driver's license obviously required, and if you love to help people, Transmart USA has a driving position for you. Call them today, 866-693-6900, or look them up on Facebook, Transmart USA.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
As we start the top of the 9th, folks. Yeah, that's right. 9 innings. We're tied 6-6. The sophomore Ferroni will step in the pitch. Coy Amos will move to shortstop. First pitch. Fastball high. For the Crusaders in the top of the 9th, it'll be 2, 3, 4. It's Brockeye, Fayak, Matt Bell. Ferroni comes back with a fastball for a strike, swinging miss. 1-1 for, so right now for Indian Creek, it's Speaker at third, Amos at short, Smorella at second, Whitfield at first, Gualtier left lane, center, Brent fly ball, foul territory. Right side, Whitfield back over and makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. That's a huge first out. There'll be Noah Fayak
Now
stepping
batting
in.
for Central is shortstop, number 2, Noah Fayak.
You know, and you got to give the sophomore credit here. You know, so you start a sophomore at shortstop, big Central Creek game, and then he comes in to pitch later in the game.
There you go.
Starts him up with a fastball. Swing and miss by Fayak. Fayak so far today, 1 for 3 with a walk. Ferroni hits it on the outside corner, quickly ahead, 0-2. And the wind once again starts blowing. Now it's blowing from right to left. Catcher steps to the outside corner, but he comes inside with his first miss there, 1-2. Ferroni quickly gets the ball back, gets a signal, ready to go. Pitch down low, 2-2. Two and two count to Ferroni, or to Bell. Here's a pitch from Ferroni. Bell fights that off on the outside corner. Count remains 2-2. So Sprockeye flied out to the first baseman for the first out in foul territory. Nice play by Whitfield, and we had a 2-2 count on Fayak. Ferroni's pitch. Whoa, behind.
Buzz the tower.
I was lucky he didn't hit the bat.
So 3-2 count. We're having bathroom issues downstairs. The men's room is locked, and nobody can get in. 3-2 pitch, pop fly, right side. Whitfield and company run up. So we have to use the women's room. So there's a line there, and everybody's watching the door, so nobody sneaks in, apparently.
As we said, for Creek this inning, Ferroni moves into pitch. Amos goes back to shortstop.
So the young right-hander. And Wright comes out of the game completely.
And I'm saying that's a big spot, a big Central Creek game. As a sophomore, started at shortstop and then moved to pitch.
3-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called. And we're strikeout. That's strikeout number 8.
Number 17.
For Redskin pitching, and that brings up Matt Bell. Reached on an error back in the 7th inning. And struck out twice and singled. From the stretch and the pitch. Up high for a ball. Top half of the 9th inning in a 6-6 ball game.
Matt Bell was struck out looking twice, singled, and like you said, reached in the air that kept the game going.
1-0. And it hit him. So Matt Bell gets on via the hit batsman. So with 2 down, with Bell at first, that'll bring up Jaden Keeter.
And talked about the injuries that caught us, who did come in and was able to swing it back, but for Creek losing a big bat in Maurer, who's obviously that hurt, he can't even come in.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Central side, the same thing with probably their biggest stick, Dom Argentine, who didn't play today, and must be injured enough to where he can't swing the bat.
First pitch inside.
You shoved in on it. You shoved in. Turn it.
The second pitch from Ferroni.
It stays up high, and it's 2-0. Getting a bunch of comments on my Facebook post.
About the game here?
No, about what?
About the game here?
No, about my weight.
No.
That pitch stays up, and it's 3-0. Got on the scale at work today. It was 239. It's the lowest I've been in forever.
God bless you.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was lying. I stepped back and stepped on again. Next pitch in there for a strike. As Keeter backed out.
Yeah, he's taking all the way in 3-0. Now, if you're Coach Young, do you send Bell here?
Keeter's 2 for 4.
Bell with a small lead. Not going.
And a pitch. Buzzed the tower again. Up and in, and he gets a walk. So after getting 2 outs, a hit batsman and a walk, have put runners at first and second now with 2 outs.
Fenner does a nice job. Catcher goes out, talks to the young sophomore and tells him, okay, you're okay, you got this.
That's only the 3rd walk given up by Redskin pitching. And that brings up Gorman. Gorman's got a big swing. Fastball sails up and in. Gorman is 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored.
Yeah, he singled last inning, as a matter of fact.
Into the wind in the 1-2. Or 1-0, excuse me, is in there for a strike on a curve. It's 1-1.
Nice curveball there.
That pitch sails up, and it's 2-1. Got to see my old friend Tracy Watson from the Intel yesterday covering that girls' game that I was at. He's okay, Tracy, as the pitch goes outside, except the fact that he's a New England fan.
That's not bad.
Nobody was a New England fan until Tom Brady showed up.
You're right.
3-1 pitch. Sails outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
Coach Cottis will call timeout here.
Do you keep him in here? That's the thing. I mean, after getting 2 quick outs, he hits a guy and walks 2 more. Timeout, we'll take it with him. We'll be back after this.
Now is the time of year to clean your home. So call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418. Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Marcino Enterprises is your complete auto and truck repair center. Marcino Enterprises also offers towing, tires, and vehicle undercoating. You can visit Marcino Enterprises at their new location across from the Winter Drive-In on 43 for 24/7 roadside assistance. Save this number in your phone right now, 740-282-8880. That's an easy.
Ryan Anderson will pinch hit for Austin Okruta in the first pitch. Good job blocking it up there.
Nice job by
Penner, because that could have scored a run.
And Ryan Anderson's only a freshman, Jack, but it's going to be a great. He plays a lot. He's played a lot this year.
Next pitch sails away. Another great play again by Penner.
Penner doing an excellent job.
So it's 2-0. Nowhere to put him.
Ryan's the son of Kenny and Frankie Anderson. And
by the way, Frankie's a girl. In case anybody's wondering. 2-0. Fastball inside corner, got a strike. It's 2-1.
I always said in a situation like this, the runners are first and second. Give me a huge lead. Catcher catches the ball, get back, but I want you to beat out a ground ball.
2-1 sails upstairs, and it's 3-1. So Coy, gets the 8 warm-up pitches, but he was cruising along. You come out of the ball game, sometimes it's tough to get back up there and pick up where you left off. And the 3-1 pitch. At down low, ball 4, run scores. As Matt Bell will come around to score the 7th run to take the lead. Keeter will move over to third. Gorman up to second.
That'll bring up number 9.
And Anderson gets a
Zach
walk.
Campbell.
And an RBI. Campbell comes in, singled in a run. Last inning. And a pitch. Curve, outside corner, strike 1. They're not holding the runners.
No,
I mean, Speaker at third has, is keeping his guy within range. The runners.
I'm like you said, the runners not being held at first and second. I'm telling them, get a huge lead so there is no play.
Yeah, with 2 outs. I mean, get out there. So it's Anderson at first, Gorman at second, Keeter at third. 1-1 count in the pitch. This one's hammered toward left field. Racing back is Gualtier. He has room, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. For the Crusaders in the 9th, 1 run. Well, no hits, and they strand 3. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, Redskins need 2 to win it, 1 to tie. We'll be back.
Car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days, and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz Thrifty Car Rental and Detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
With over 25 years of security experience, Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC is who you need to turn to for all of your security needs, offering security guard services, private investigations, and low-cost cellular monitoring, along with state-of-the-art IP cameras and recorders with remote view applications. Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC can serve all of your security camera and access control needs. Buckeye Security Investigations LLC is a locally owned and operated company. Contact Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC at 740-264-5904 today.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's
Ice cream guy's here. Making any cash. Big swing and a miss.
Bailey Penner.
Penner steps in. He came in relief of Cody Cottis behind the plate. 7-8-9 due up for the Redskins here in the 9th. Down by 1, 7-6 in the next offering. Is swing and a miss, strike 2. He was way behind that one.
Campbell won for his 3rd inning of relief.
I think my dad and his wife moved out to right field. Back behind that red sign. The 0-1, 0-2 actually. And this one skied out of play. It remains 0-2. I think he's waving. He is. He's waving at us.
Listening to you.
He's waving at us. He abandoned his seats. What are you doing? Falling apart? You can't even get out of the chair. He's falling apart like a cheap suit.
Yes, I am.
Big curveball drops in.
Wow.
Strike 3 called.
What a bender that was.
Wow. Penner ducked, and it came right back in for the strikeout.
Stepping into the box is designated hitter number 14, Peyton Nicholas.
That is strikeout number 6 for Crusader pitchers. And Peyton Nicholas steps in. He struck out his first. Last time up, he fouls one into the glove. Nicholas flied out to right, singled in a run, reached on an air and scored, and struck out in the 7th. When picking up, blowing left to right now. Another big curve, nubbed on the ground in front of the plate, picked up by the pitcher, actually, by Campbell, and he will throw on the first for out number 2.
And Campbell did a good job taking his time, though he had plenty of time on the roller back to him.
Stepping into the box is
So last gas for the
number
Redskins.
4, Dylan
As Dylan Lane steps in, popped out back in the 8th inning to begin the inning.
He's supposed to be able to walk one time.
Good pitch. Going way outside for ball 1.
Grounded to short, as you said. Popped up to 3rd last time.
And the next pitch hit on the ground towards short. Fayette comes in, gloves it, throws on the run, and he held it, and he got it, and the game is over. Nice job by Matt Bell to stretch there, and this time he stayed his foot on the bag. And for the Redskins in the bottom of the 9th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. They go 3 up and 3 down. Your final score, Steubenville Catholic Central 7, Indian Creek 6. We'll be back with your stats and wrap up after this.
Congrats on your son. Business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be.
Be who you want to
at
be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want to
at
be.
EGCC.
EGCC.